Hello everybody, welcome to Weird Adventures. Today we are running through Curse of Strahd. I am your game master, Derek, and we have a lovely cast of characters and their lovely players with us today. We're going to have them introduce themselves, starting off with Balthazar.
Yay, the new art. Hello, my name's Cosmic. Currently playing Balthazar, the Azamar Grave Cleric, who had a little bit of an appearance change last session.
Just a smidgen. Got some new ears, some new forehead. Good stuff.
New forehead?
That's right. Next up, we've got Biner.
Hi, this is Chris. I am playing by Nur the Wise, the Luxodon Star Druid.
Mm-hmm. Next up, we have Aina.
Hi, my name is RJ. I play Aina, the Halfling Enchantment Wizard, now 1 level in Fighter.
Aw, yeah. Next up is Ophelia.
Hi, my name is Corey, and I will be playing Ophelia, our Triton Sorcerer Warlock.
That's right. And then we have Penny.
Hi, this is Jennifer playing Penny Peanut Cozy Poppy Your Garden, your Phantom Rogue Forest Gnome.
Mm-hmm. And then, last but not least, we have Porum.
Hi, my name is Miggs, and I'll be playing Porum, our Fairy Fighter Cleric.
Yeah. Now, we are going to do a recap, so y'all think about if you want to do the recap and get a sweet, delicious inspiration. But before we do that, I'd like to let everyone know, if you want to catch up on our previous episodes, YouTube is the best place to do that. Give us a subscribe and like our videos there and all that good stuff. Also give us a follow on Twitch while you still can. Hopefully the OGL won't destroy everything. But with that being said, would anybody like to do the recap and get one of those tasty inspirations?
Yeah, sure, I'll go ahead for it.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Oh, right, so last time on our adventures, we picked up right after the battle that we had with Mikhail, where it seems like there was something that had happened to Balthazar during the battle, but I don't believe anybody else necessarily knew about that yet. Thanks to Penny's great rolls, we were able to find a campsite within, I believe it was just 1 hour.
Yes.
And just also inside that campsite, we found a lockbox that was magically locked to a tune of a song. Ophelia was able to recognize the song, and due to her putting her ear up to the box and Penny being able to pick the lock, they worked together to open it, which was just I believe just like a black wizard hat, a black cloak, and it looks like just some standard clothes.
Yeah.
And was it a hurdy-gurdy that was in there?
Yes, hurdy-gurdy.
Yeah. That seemed to have like some magical properties playing with itself. We had, it looks like, throughout that time through the conversing, we were able to, mess around with the musical instruments, and we were able to learn more about Balthazar's predicament, because they became rather short with people, not their usual polite selves. And basically we just sort of had to hope for the best and get hopefully Balthazar could wake up to remove the curse from themselves.
Mm-hmm.
We went through our watches, where Aina and Balthazar had a nice heart-to-heart, and then they also found a raven that was flying by the tent that I believe Ophelia and
Irina
were in. And then, they used Peaches to try to find where the raven had come from, and potentially almost lost them again, but they didn't. Afterwards, Ophelia, Porum, and Irina had watch, where Ophelia learned how to use a shield, and also helped Irina work through some stress by wailing on her shield that had a Sussy Strahd doodle on it. And then we
Gotta
also
love the
found
Sunless
out,
Strahd.
yeah, and then we also found out that Porum is just a real life vanilla church boy, and they had to have the talk of the eels and the clams.
The eels and the
Porum's
clams.
forever pure. The only pure one in this group of heathens.
And then after that, I don't recall if anything else really particular happened after. And then it was Penny and Biner's turn, where Penny decided to, use the hat, because before it had started to form an undead creature, and Cranky Balthazar put a stop to it.
Listen, that was just pure Balthazar. No need
Extra
for
cranky.
crankiness.
Extra cranky. But they, Balthazar, or not Balthazar, I'm sorry, Biner and Penny had, had some conversations going, and which they let the Mudman form, which turned into a wonderful musical man.
That's
Mud,
right.
that could play multiple instruments and played a lot of loud music excitedly.
Cosmic did some lovely art of it. Here it is.
Yes.
Here he
Yeah.
is.
And then
Oh, look at that boy.
and then, like I said, I think as the hours drew closer to when Balthazar could potentially rip off their own head, Balthazar was able to remove their curse as Aina came into the tent, so they saw the end of it, and saw that they had just gained some new features. Ophelia offered to give him her cloak just to cover up for the time being, and I believe Aina used his scarf to make them into cat ears.
Yeah.
And then I believe we set foot on our way to the windmill that Aina found. And that's what happened.
Yeah. So, made your way towards, well, along the path you were going on anyway. You saw the windmill off to the side. Oh, Corey, make sure to give yourself that inspiration.
Can do.
But yeah, saw the windmill. I believe Aina sent their bird flapping towards it. Peaches. And Balthazar, still feeling a little rough from what had occurred, noticed a sign that I misread last session, because it says Uncle Morgan's Marvelous Pretzels and Pies. Not just pies. But yeah, that is what you're witnessing as Aina is, are you seeing through Peach's mind as you send them out, I'm assuming?
Yeah, so I got a hold of, I believe, Balthazar. 'cause
Balthazar
we were
was the
leaving.
one.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're sending Peaches directly towards the windmill, right?
Yeah, to check out what's happening. Kind of on
Okay.
the outskirts, not wanting to get too close.
You feel something strange as Peaches gets a little closer, because this doesn't happen too often. But even though they are your familiar, Peaches is an autonomous being in their own right. Peaches is veering, or I shouldn't say Peaches is veering. You can double down on your command and they will obey. But you get the feeling Peaches not only doesn't want to get close to the windmill, but wants to fly somewhere else nearby instead. They're like trying to sort of pull to the side a little bit.
Okay. Feeling Because Peaches doesn't pull away often. They'll indulge Peaches and let them go to where they want to go.
All right. As they do that, though, they did get a little closer to the windmill. Roll me a perception.
Where is...
Right.
Average.
Let's see here. Just have to check something. All right. So yeah, the windmill is in a pretty dilapidated state. You do see a little flickering of a light on one of the top windows. It looks like there's about 3 stories to it. Maybe 4. It's hard to tell if the, let me move maps real quick. It's hard to tell if there's a room in the dome, but there could be. But there's a light on the 3rd floor. You can see through a window, but that's about all that you get. The swarming ravens flying around it, of course. But you turn and let Peaches continue a little bit further. And Peaches is about to go out of your range, because it's only about 100 feet, right?
I believe it's 120.
120?
Yes,
All
it's
right.
not as far as I think it is usually.
Yeah. So Peaches,
100.
with you allowing them to go in the direction they want to go, they begin flying there rather quickly. And just before they do end up flying out of your range, you would see a circle of stone monoliths that they seem to be heading towards, just on the other side of the hill.
Without prompting, and blind as fuck, Ina's just gonna take off sprinting towards the monoliths to get more, to basically stay in Peach's vision.
Alright. Roll me an acrobatics to see if you fall on your face.
Balthazar's just going to make a startled noise that probably everyone could hear, and just he knows full well Anna can't hear, but he's still just gonna shout after them and follow after. Just
Yeah, they're
Anna?
stumbling blindly, but they don't fall into the mud at the very least and splash. But yes. Are you taking the fastest route to get there, which would be climbing up the hill, or are you going around it?
I'm blind, so I'm basically going
just
off
going
of what,
straight towards the hill then. Excellent.
what Peaches last saw. I'm trying to recall. Just your own.
Excellent. Well, that is what the party is seeing.
Drunk Ina. Just...
Stumbling.
I guess we should follow.
Just gonna say the same thing.
Right? In that case, are you all climbing up the side of the hill, is it safe to say?
Y'all can climb.
Yep.
I'm flying.
Oh my god.
Excellent.
Balthazar is at a light jog. Trying to keep it. I don't think it'd be too hard for him to keep up with Ina.
No, I have
Man's
25 feet
short.
of movement.
Exactly.
Wait. Can Balthazar hover with his little ear wings now?
Oh my god.
What? How and why and how?
I don't know.
You see how small those little wing ears are?
It's not the size that matters, it's how you use it.
I think in terms of wings, it very much is the size that matters.
Okay.
Excellent. Well, as y'all
You're a college student. Get your head in the game.
get a little closer to the windmill, as Ina stumbles blindly, anyone who would like to make a perception roll except for Ina may.
Sure.
Oh, 6. 10.
Okay.
Oh, hold up. Look, there it goes. Okay.
Ooh.
All right. So as y'all are, blindly following a little bit, Ophelia and Biner, two of you definitely notice that these swarming ravens above this place are watching you. And in addition to that, you squint your eyes a little bit as you get a little too close. You notice that not all of the feathers are on these ravens where they should be. In fact, a couple of them, their heads are just skulls. Some of them have sort of bits of wing bone sticking out. They are not alive, to say the least. They're mostly looking at Porum because he's choosing to fly.
You got some dead friends up there.
Yes, Porum, they seem to be eyeing you. Might make a snack.
Not a very tasty snack, I assure you. Porum's just gonna fly a little closer to the ground.
Sounds good. You hover across. Y'all eventually make it to the top of the hill. When you do, you can all see, looking down, the stone monolith. And it does look familiar to you, Balthazar,
Uh-huh.
as you look down at it. Though there are no ravens swirling around it as there were a while back.
Ooh. Balthazar just gets hit with a sense of deja vu as he sees it. Derek, what kind of role would it be to try and remember what was it, the ravens or the little skeleton child? Like, try to remember what they said, just out of reflex. 'Cause I didn't write it down.
You can make a history roll. See if you can remember in this moment.
Ooh. It's fine if I don't, but I'll have to look it up later.
You remember that the ravens seem to give warnings about Strahd and had a particular dislike for him.
Alright. He just looks at the obelisks, and he probably overheard Ophelia and Biner mentioning undead birds.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he takes a glance over his shoulder behind them as well. But we'll focus on matter at hand.
All right. Then y'all can continue downwards. You do have to go through a little bit of trees to get to your location. It's opening near the edge of the forest. But it wouldn't take you too long to get there. And, give me just a moment.
And now I'm just picturing Aino just blindly just flailing down the hill.
Yeah, a little bit.
would like to think Balthazar would have caught up and just grabbed him by the back of the collar and just like the adult was a toddler, just sort of guiding them down and not letting them get too far away.
Let my tiny body roll down the hill.
Oh,
No.
yes. Alright, so eventually, as y'all get a little closer, you burst through the tree line. You'll find yourselves here.
Grinder megaliths. What does that mean?
Those are some big megaliths.
There's some big megaliths. As you find yourself here. 4 stone megaliths rising into the air. Fog swirling around you, and there certainly is a strange feeling about this place. Right off the bat.
Like strange how.
It's a little too quiet, perhaps. Even for Barovia.
Is Trouble doing anything? Is he?
Yeah, as you look to Trouble, his music has stopped a little bit. Because, you know, he I forgot to mention this last week. He has, his boots have little, like, tap dancing things, so they click a little bit. And he's kind of, like, walking a little quieter on purpose, almost like it would be impolite to break the silence, as he, too, is looking around this place.
Like, Derek, question: what's the vibe of the silence? Like, is it heavy? Is it solemn? Is it a sort of like there's danger afoot?
Roll me your choice of insight or religion.
Boy. +4. It's +6. I will go with insight. Oh.
It is a silence you know well. A silence of death.
Oh.
As you look to these large stones, you believe that they are signifiers that something has died here. But more than that, the skin on the back of your neck stands up a bit. The dead here is not, or the death that rests here is not a restful death.
Ooh.
Peaches landed somewhere.
Peaches did land right there.
I'm gonna walk up towards where Peaches is and see what he landed on.
Yeah, one of the 4 tall stones.
I was gonna ask, does Peaches see anything, like, since we got there?
Peaches seems to be looking directly at whatever this flat stone in the center is. It almost looks like it is some kind of seal.
Are there any markings or words or pictures or
Would you like
anything on
to move
there? Yeah.
a little closer?
Yep, sorry.
No, it's all good.
Well, I mean, I can't just automatically move.
You'd have to move your token. Isn't it?
Yeah,
I
I
know.
just-
I was joking. I was joking. It was a joke.
As we're all moving closer, though, Balthazar just kind of, not too loudly, but just says to the rest of the group, "Be wary. This place doesn't feel right."
As you approach, you would get a little closer, and through the fog, you would notice there are some effigies here. This one seems to have sort of the shriveled skin of a boar's head attached to what looks like a scarecrow's body. There are a couple unadorned effigies around this place as well. Another one with a goat's head over here. White stones are gathered at the base of each of these 4 stones that sort of lean forward, as if leaning in towards whatever this giant stone slab is. There is writing on the slabs. And as you look at the writing, I am going to do a thing real quick. I'm gonna just look around to check something.
Addendum.
Yes.
And if seeing all the stones and everything else, Balthazar is just very tense and just calls out quietly again to the rest of the group. Don't touch anything.
Seeing as where all fun is.
You don't have to tell me twice,
Um,
Irina says.
Not in this place. It doesn't feel. For as many things as there are in Barovia, this definitely doesn't feel right.
So I'm going to type something out real quick. It's going to look like Biner has typed it. But if you can also read this, let me know.
Mystery.
Nope.
Biner.
Forum can read it.
Forum can read it?
Read it.
Balthazar should be able to read it. Oh, yeah, no, there's the translation.
Yes. Should be directly under. Alright. As you walk in, Biner, Balthazar, Penny, and Porum, 3 of you recognize it as Elvish. And each of these stones, as you gaze at them, seem to have an enormous list of names. Too many to count. That coat the entirety of their surface. Should mention not just facing inward, but on all 4 sides. When you look at the inward one, there is a bit of space that isn't filled with names, as each of the 4 stones seems to have a depiction of a city. One has a bright sun over its head. Another seems to have falling snowflakes. Another, falling leaves. And a final one seems to have vines sprouting up from below. They are just names, elvish names. And with what you know, Balthazar, from that feeling you got, you are fairly certain that what lies beneath that stone slab is a mass grave.
That probably lines up with that vision in the mist he had, because I believe there was suddenly just an enormous amount of spirits and ghosts that surrounded him afterwards. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I don't know. Balthazar is just frowning heavily.
In addition to
And-
this, there are many white
Yeah,
stones
I was
with
gonna say-
carvings on them, piled in
I
front
know
of
where
each of
to go
these
look at.
stones.
Look at the one closest to him,
All right.
inspect it.
As you pick it up, you can roll me a medicine, or you can roll me a religion.
Derek, do these what looks like flowers over here? Do they look alive or are they like dead flowers? I see like a lot of like fungi and everything.
It definitely isn't healthy. It doesn't
And
necessarily look dead.
Are the brown things mushrooms
Uh,
that are at the bottom of the stones?
Like
oh
looking
yes,
brown?
those are definitely mushrooms.
And
growing
are
on
they
them.
alive or dead or looking?
Well, that's the fun thing about mushrooms is they
You're neither alive nor dead.
a little bit, yeah.
But I mean, do
Mushrooms
they
are
look-
monstrous?
Healthy or
Do they look healthy or do they look like
They
rotten?
look just fine.
Mushrooms usually signify rot is the thing. I don't know
Yeah,
if they themselves can rot.
they are
Okay.
looking better than
What?
the other plants around. I will say
Whatever. Penny's gonna pluck a few. And
Hell
stick 'em in
yeah.
her pocket.
that. Get them
Oh, God.
shrooms.
Porum's gonna try to see if he can nurse this flower back to a better presentation of itself
All right.
with druid
I
crap.
will answer your question, Biner, but I will do it after Porum attempts to do this. Porum,
Druid-
roll me a nature roll as you attempt this.
Yeah.
It does not get better as you apply your magic. And Biner,
Is it like? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
as you look at these white stones, you would notice that these are carved bones, and they are very much made, specifically placed here to desecrate this place.
Oh.
You have the
Oh,
feeling
I see it.
the rot
Say-
surrounding you is coming from that. In addition to that, this desecration is keeping souls caged somehow.
So, seeing that there's Elvish writing all over here, and I can pick up that these rocks are basically trapping or, making this place bad. He's just going to basically start like kicking these rocks to scatter them and try to move them away from the pillars.
Excellent. As you do that, they sort of kick across just a little bit, land somewhere. You do see a shadow of something small moving very fast between this stone and this stone after you do.
There's something over towards this stone. It's a shadow of some sort. He's gonna kick him some more.
Right?
What are you doing?
These stones are causing this rot. There's symbols on all of them that are desecrating this area, and based on the Elvish writings, I think this is an Elvish
The mass
graveyard,
grave.
potentially. Yes, and we know the elves at one time lived here before Strahd, right? So whoever does, I don't know if it's Strahd or somebody, but they're not being, they don't like this place, so I'm trying to clean it up a little bit, see if we can maybe lift some of this eerie feeling.
Scattering them around probably won't help all that much. Derek,
Yeah.
been a while, but what Balthazar know? I know getting rid of the stuff causing the desecration. would probably help, but what are like would he know of like ways, or would he have been? He likely would have been taught ways to help sanctify a place in order to return it to as it once was. Especially if it's in terms of a graveyard.
You can roll me a religion if you like.
Religion. Yikes.
Normally, you would have the confidence in your own abilities to know how to solve this. However, the current moment, you keep second-guessing yourself. You're not sure you know anymore if this is something you can do. You're filled with doubt. I will say, for the rest of the group's benefit, there is more that can be found out about these bones with a medicine roll or an investigation roll, if anyone else wants to pick some up and give a shot.
Why not?
Bones?
Yes. Alright.
It's like bone.
Yeah. Ophelia's next to a
I know.
pile of bones. Ina, please move to the pile you are investigating.
Where are the bones?
The bones are the little white rocks.
No.
Very good. Ooh. Alright. So, looking at these bones, both Ophelia and Penny, as you're looking at them, you would notice a couple of things. One, Ophelia, you would notice, these have definitely been chopped up, carved, turned into these little relics that they are, as you are investigating, picking them up, looking around. But even though they've been chopped up, you're recognizing some of the grooves on some of them. Things like that. And these are small bones, at least compared to Triton bones, that you've dealt with. They're quite small indeed. And Penny, you've gotten into trouble quite a few times in the past. You dig around maybe places you aren't supposed to, and sometimes find things you aren't. And one time you accidentally dug up a decomposing gnome body, somebody who maybe went a little too far out into the woods back home and didn't let anyone know where they were. You've seen a gnomish skeleton before. You've seen small creatures. This is smaller than that. These are children's bones. And Ina, as you pick up a few and investigate, you don't know the details of the bones too much, but you do spot something. There's a little bit of flour on some of these bones.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Just a look of horror is like blatantly across Dinah's face.
What? What is it?
They're children bones with flour.
Flour?
Like baking flour.
I would say Ina wouldn't know that they were children's bones. That is something Penny would know.
I was gonna
Oh.
say,
Oh, sorry.
if that's okay. If Ina says that they're bones covered in flour, I'm going to say they're children's bones, so that everybody's aware that they're children's bones.
Ooh, Balthazar just goes completely pale of the realization.
Oh, I'm really glad I never ate any of those pies, Irina says, and just kind of like, oh god.
Porum would turn to Ophelia and just stare.
Well,
And Ina.
Beard.
Yeah, Balthazar's looking at Ina.
I only had cinnamon pretzels, like bites. Nothing with meat. But
That's
yeah,
true.
awful.
It doesn't matter. We don't know what parts of these children he put in what pretzels and what pies.
That is true. He could have dried the blood and made it into parts of the flour.
Exactly. I told you those pretzels were no good, guys. I told you, but you wouldn't listen to me.
I think those two were the only ones who ate. Everyone else was like, this is suspicious, this is bad.
Why dump him here?
Desecration, more than likely according to Biner, and it definitely would track with the atmosphere they're creating. I think he's quickly checking over what supplies he has left and how much holy water he might have on him. I think doing away with the bones as best as possible would likely help. At least ease things. God, it's been years since I've done this.
I can help you.
Do you happen to know, did they teach you anything in your church on how to sanctify an area?
I mean, kind of. It was more just like last rites type of thing. Kind of like what I did with the, oh my god, what was his name?
You mean Irina's dad?
Yes, for some reason I was gonna call her Dahlia. I'm like, that's not Dahlia.
Kolyan.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, I did the same back at the crypt.
I think gathering them up into one pile and perhaps attempting to do funeral rites might set this, at least parts of this, at ease. I don't think the effigies are probably helping the matter, but one thing at a time at least.
Is there anything specific that we need? I can help go maybe collect supplies.
I don't know. It's holy water for sure. I'm fairly certain. And Balthazar just blatant heartbreak. Just what they've discovered, and also very much crippling self-doubt of like, I don't exactly remember what to do anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Derek, could I make a religion check to see if I could help out Balthazar?
Absolutely could.
Okay. I don't do much better, Balthazar.
Oh.
No, listen, it's not a natural one.
It's true.
Well, I will also ask this. Would Biner be attempting to think up a solution to this as well?
Yeah, since I'm being told kicking him around won't do any good. So.
Yeah. You think it on a little bit more. You did roll a 23 earlier to check. You do think maybe a little bit of holy water sprinkled on them would help, but you probably want to essentially make a bonfire. You need to destroy the physical remnants that are tying this magic to this place.
So,
There is a chance that will anger whatever force it is that is desecrating the place and might draw it out for you to face it, which could be dangerous, but that is what you would have to do.
Well, we put some holy water. That might help a little bit, but maybe we should collect them all and burn the bones. Get a big bonfire. Can anybody do a big bonfire?
Ophelia, can you?
Mhm.
So
A resident pyromaniac.
where do you want the pile to go? And I'm gonna start picking them up and moving them to wherever you want them to go piled up.
Balthazar would point out to somewhere, like, probably somewhere with the most open space, so, like, around here would be the best.
I'm sorry.
Because if they're going to do a bonfire, it's better to not have it be ensconced, even if it's, like, open on 4 sides. Yeah, so somewhere here is where he'd guide it.
Okay, so I'm just then Penny's gonna start picking some up and moving them over here.
Alright.
Yeah. Balthazar will do the same. He'll also try to search out the bits that Biner had kicked off before, so as not to miss any of them.
Do we have holy water?
I still have some.
I can make more.
That would be helpful.
Okay, just give me like 10 minutes.
Excellent.
While he's doing that, I'll still keep moving stones.
Yeah, Balthazar's doing the same. Actually, while he's at it, just in case, and because he doesn't quite trust them, he's going to also add the effigies to the pile as well. Are they made of,
Wood and animal skins.
yeah, okay. He'll move them he'll move them there as well. I believe we probably have empty, empty vials from health potions, more than likely.
Yeah,
If
you could use that.
you were looking for something for them.
Yeah.
Oh. I did not even think about that. Yeah. Probably have a couple then.
Right.
Oh, that's the case.
None of us saw the Uncle Morgan sign, right?
Balthazar did.
He's not focused on that though, so he's not connecting the dots immediately.
Orm, as you're making this, I do know it costs 25 GP worth of powdered silver. So make sure to expend that if you have it.
I don't know if I have powdered silver.
I'd say you could, it'd take an extra hour out of your day, but somebody wants to break up about 5 arrows worth. If you have silvered arrows, you could turn that into powdered silver.
You want to waste arrows on that?
I've got 20 silver arrows.
I have 3.
So, anybody else have any silvered arrows?
I have some for my crossbow as well.
Is it alright if I borrow some of it?
Yeah, I'll give you 5 of them.
I'll say I'll give you 3, Penny. You can give 2, because I know you use your short bow a lot more than I do.
Okay, that's fine.
What are we handing over again?
Silvered arrows to make powdered silver to make holy water.
Yeah. Balthazar will hand over. He'll hand over 2 of his.
Now you have too many silvered arrows,
Now we have
Paul.
too many.
Oh, too many. Then never mind. He won't give.
Yeah, but keep your silver arrows, Balthazar. If I need to borrow any later, I know where to go.
Mm-hmm.
They're crossbow bolts, though,
oh.
but alright.
Oops. You gave me a props thing, Derek.
Oh, that is just normal water. That is not holy water.
Well, I was going to do this and then ritual cast ceremony to make the holy water.
Okay. Yes.
I just did that so I could expend the spell slot without.
Much thanks. Yeah.
Yeah.
You create a whole lot of water.
Anyone
You doing over there,
thirsty?
Porum?
10
Also,
gallons.
it's up to 10 gallons, so he doesn't necessarily have
true.
to make all 10.
That
Listen,
is
we can
true.
just refill our water skins.
Yeah, anyone need like refill on water skins?
Yeah, we probably all could refill our water skins
Yeah.
if you've made enough water.
I can definitely make enough water, so I'll just refill everyone's water skins too.
Yeah. If any of it spills, as soon as it touches the ground, the water seems to darken, almost as if it somehow spoils.
Ew.
Oh.
Under his breath, Balthazar just goes, that's very bad.
It's not great.
It's very not great.
What else do we need to do, guys?
Last rites would probably be a good way to at least send them all off. And Balthazar looks to Porum and is just like, here to help.
What was that, Cosmic? You kind of got quiet for a second.
Balthazar mentions last rites are probably needed, and he just looks to Porum with just like care to help. And
I
by
can
that I mean Balthazar will help you because I think you're the one who has ceremony ready.
As a ritual, so it's gonna take like another 10 minutes to do.
That's fine.
We already wasted an hour.
That's fine. So yeah, Porum will do a ritual cast, another ceremony. Oops, I didn't mean to expend a spell slot. Oops, the daisies.
Oopsie daisies.
Oopsie.
And he's just gonna say, dearly beloved,
As he's doing that, can I get Trouble to play some kind of like funerary music?
Oh, I was actually waiting to describe that. Treble
okay.
is changing his one-man band into bagpipes, and is playing on the bagpipes.
Yeah. As Porum is going through it, actually, Balthazar will sort of nudge and correct him where needed. Of just like, you don't need to go that far. It's for actual funerals. This is a rite.
oh, okay, not used to this, but let's try again. Dear babies, I'm sorry that you were eaten and turned into flour and things like that. We hope that you find peace and new moms in the afterlife. Amen. Is that okay?
Balthazar just... It's odd. He usually wouldn't do this, but you see Balthazar kind of rolling his eyes a little bit and shaking his head.
Ah, the charisma.
It's... So your lives may have been short. There is hope yet that you might be reborn into something new, and something whole.
And maybe not.
Whether or not your parents had followed anything, it is our hope that you would be able to find peace. And at the very least, as she always does, may death open her arms to you and welcome you into the fold. And he will use the remaining bits of his holy water, so he'd just have an empty flask at this point.
Alright. And most of it stays on the bones. There is that faint sizzle of rot for when it drips off onto the ground. Though, because it is holy water, it does seem to fight the rot, almost, pushing it back just a little bit as it pours over. There is only one thing left to do.
Ophelia, if you may.
Sure. Coming right up. Derek, did you need me to like actually expend a spell slot for this, or?
You have Firebolt, right?
I have Firebolt, Burning Hands, Scorching Ray, something else. Don't worry about it.
You could
Something else.
you could fire a couple of Firebolts, I'll say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just throw a fireball. We'll all be fine. Don't worry about it.
All right, Fireball centered on Porum. No. Yeah, she'll just hold the fire in each of her hands and just let it faintly float towards the pile of bones.
All
Light it on
right.
fire.
Give me just a moment.
Ooh.
Ooh.
As it alights, the flames crackle and burn. While that's happening, Aina, are you just wandering around in the background?
Yeah, just kind of checking stuff out, looking to see
Alright.
how far the rock goes, blah blah blah.
Well,
Not wanting to be near dead babies.
yeah. Well, it's unfortunate you say that, because as you go to this tree, what is Aina doing by this tree?
They're honestly looking at the tree to see how healthy it is, if any of the wood has been like touched by lightning.
Yeah. Well, some of it probably got pulled down, because I don't know if you see this, but there were effigies tied to this tree. So during that hour, they were probably pulled down. But as you're looking at some branches, a voice on one of the other branches catches your attention. Oh man, I really liked those. I can't believe they got taken down.
Oh god. I don't like that art on it, Derek.
What is
Uh-huh.
Ina's just gonna like freeze immediately from what they were doing and just kind of glance towards the boys. It's like, were they important to you?
You could say that. And it's around
Oh,
this
I hate
time that the fire alights. And
Oh,
as it
God.
does,
Oh.
their smile grows just a little bit too wide.
I don't like this.
And as it does, I do believe it is time for a little bit of initiative to be rolled, perhaps.
Oh god.
Just Ina in the distance. Fuck, 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 fuck!
More demon babies.
More demon babies.
More demon babies.
You know, Jen gave me the feedback that I needed to not have my demon babies look so cute. So,
I still like these images anyway, so
hell yeah.
I still think they're cool.
Mm-mm.
But
Orphan
are
of
they
the
cute
Black.
though?
Ah, yes. The TV show.
I don't know the TV show. That's what these creatures are called, though.
They're cute in a creepy way.
Absolutely. As Penny, you begin to see figures emerging from behind these obelisks, these creepy smiles on their faces. Fingers looking like claws as they peer out. How would Penny react to this? Because you get to go first.
So I'm gonna see this, and I'm gonna kind of look at everybody and go, heads up, creepy children. And where are they all at? I cannot see them. Are they all up by?
I'd say they'd be
couple?
peeking around the obelisks now, so I'll move them just a little bit. So you might have a little bit of a better chance at seeing one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so I can see this one here, right?
Yeah.
Up by them. So, and then, I guess I'm just gonna, yell, creepy children, heads up, kind of a thing, and shoot towards that one, and see what happens.
Excellent. Your arrow flies towards them. It does hit. Excellent. It thumps into their shoulder. It seems to stick there, but they continue walking towards you, their body seemingly unaffected. You did damage them. They just aren't showing signs of pain. Malevolence overtaking their face.
And then I'm going to move and back up and move next to Irina.
All right.
And then that'll be it for,
All right. Porum, that'll bring us to you.
Could Porum get a gist of where what directions Ina screams were kind of coming from, or their shit?
You probably saw Ina wandering around. You'd probably know they're up north.
Okay, Porum's going to... I'll travel 25 feet and then get 5 feet up in the air. How much range did this have again? Let me double check. Come on. I can go up to 600 feet. Okay, cool. Where's my ruler? Well, that's the wrong thing. I don't know what I did. Derek, I'm sorry.
I don't know what you did either.
I don't know what I did.
Aim.
Oh, you clicked the wrong ruler. You clicked the
I think I
measurement
did,
controls. Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot at the one near Ina
All
with
right.
my bow. We'll go
Very
pew-pew.
nice. A 13 does hit. Excellent. Arrow flies. It strikes them directly in the temple. Their head jerks to the side as if broken. They snap it back into place and continue to stare at you, Ina.
That's unsettling. I get one more attack because now I'm level 5 fighter.
All right.
I'm going to take another shot at this one hiding behind the northeastern monolith. But what? What do you mean I ran out of ammunition?
Oh. Yeah, let me turn off ammo on your bow. Real quick. Sorry.
You're good.
All right. Now you should be able to fire it okay. There you go.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Nice.
nice.
Excellent. That one stabs into its side as it continues to make its way towards you.
That will be my turn for now.
All right. That is going to bring us to Treble. Treble is going to have his little instrument gifted to a lute as he does a little dance to get over there, and he sees one of them, and he is going to do a vicious riff.
Nice.
Ooh.
And they do pass, so they are okay.
Aw.
Ina, it is you.
I just asked you nicely to go back into the ground and sleep, would you?
What fun would that be?
I didn't think so. Sounds about right. I'm going to Misty Step away.
Oh, I love to play tag.
I'm gonna go that way. just over there. Closer to the others. And I'm just gonna double back and shoot my crossbow with a silver arrow at them.
All right.
19?
19 does hit.
Excellent.
And you strike for 5. Very nice.
I will take my 25 of movement and just kind of get closer to Borum in the group in general.
Very good.
Line of sight.
All right. It's going to bring us to the one that took 2 shots. You're going to watch as they blur into a shadow that flies from where they're peeking around one of these stone monoliths to this other one. Then after that, looking out, they're going to see they got 3 people that they're looking at. 1. All right. They're going to go for Ina. As they say, you should play with us. And Ina, I'm going to need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, fun.
Boy.
Oh, I have advantage. I'm scared, don't I? Damn.
Ooh.
Very nice. You feel violence bubbling in your mind, telling you to harm your friends, become reckless. You manage to prevent yourself from directing that violence at them, but even on a success, this ability does do some psychic damage. You take 4 points. And then, it is Ophelia's turn.
Okay. I think she's going to use her 30 feet of movement to back up. And let me see here. Perfect, that's still in the way. I think just for the first turn, she's going to do Sacred Flame on this one. It's 50 feet away.
Excellent. Let's do a save. I think that is a fail.
Hey.
It is.
All right.
Yo! That's the first time Sacred Flame's ever done any good.
The light merges from under them, the flames crackling around them as you watch their ghostly form dissipate just a little at the edges. They continue to walk through the flame just as their bones are burning. They're still up, and they are still hungry for violence. Anything else for you, Ophelia?
No, I think that'll be it. Let me end turn for you.
All right. That'll bring us to Irina. She is going to draw her rapier and attempt to get a little bit closer. Or actually, she'll draw her crossbow so she can take a shot at one of them. Fortunately, it does miss. It goes towards this one here, catches the bolt before it gets to them, just bites the end off of it. You hear horrible crunching noises as they continue moving closer. Balthazar, it's you.
Okay. Balthazar's gonna step. Forge, don't do this to me. It's gonna step here. Keep within 30 feet with everyone. And Yeah, bonus action, he will summon up a spiritual weapon.
Alright.
Do not put a measured template. We're gonna be smart about this.
Oh, yes. Oh, I did forget about something. I'm gonna have to do that after your turn, though.
Oh.
Yes. Go ahead and place your spiritual weapon where it would be.
I just click it. Is it? I can just click and drag from the thing, right?
Sadly, I don't think the click and drag works. I forgot that we can't do that. You're putting it right here.
Yes, next to this one. Oh. Next to right here. Just right on this one here. Yes.
Alright.
Okay, and do normal.
That does hit.
Excellent. 6 damage.
Very good. So it swings and manages to grab a hold of him. The butterfly is swarming.
Yes. And as my action, I will simply keep things simple and use, a light crossbow and load up one of the silvered bolts. I can speak.
That you
I
can.
can do the English. And I don't think I can target this one. That would have half cover. So he will target the one that the butterflies went after.
Yes.
Normal.
That is a hit.
Excellent.
It strikes
5.
for 5. That one is starting to look like it's moving a little bit slower. You got it a bit bloodied, all of the arrows sticking out of it,
Yeah.
causing it to drag one of its feet a little bit as it continues moving. And will that be your turn?
That will be my turn, yes.
Alright, Ina, I'm gonna need one more wisdom save, because I forgot. You ate the pie, so it would be at disadvantage.
Oh no.
Oh. I never ate the pie, I ate pretzels.
Well, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Pretzels, they mix something in with the flour. And there's a reason why this is called the bone grinder megalith.
Ha!
Ah.
I knew it! I knew it!
You fool!
You're still good, though. Just gonna bring us to some more of them. This one is going to do another little megalith dart. Going right here. And then we'll get to use the rest of his movement. Go 30 feet. We'll get 15 there. Move another 15 here. 25, 35, okay. They're going to look towards you, Ophelia. You're one of us, you should play. Why don't you come play? Oh wait, I thought it was 30 feet. It is only 15, so you are
Oh my
good for the
God.
moment.
Yay!
That just means they're going to dash. As this child is running at you with ridiculous speed. Their body a shadowy blur as it makes its way towards you. This one is going to do its little dart to appear here. Then it gets its 30 feet of movement.
Oh, they can keep doing this too. Ew.
Oh yeah.
Ew.
That has a little bit more range. It is gonna use incite violence on Irina.
Oh no, Irina.
Oh.
Irina,
She's
no.
strong,
Irina, yes.
but she does take 9 points of psychic damage
Ugh.
as a result of that. Come and play. Another one is going to hop out, do much the same. And this one is going to target. It's 20. does still have a little bit more movement, but can't get around Irina right now. Though it hasn't done its little shadow dart, so actually, I'll just have it do that. So it can do that without taking opportunity attacks. It'll go there, use the rest of its movement to go here. Or
Yes.
it would like you to make a wisdom save.
Okay.
Or you can do this.
I don't know if I can.
Oh no!
Do
Alright.
you have an inspiration?
I don't have an inspiration.
Porum, you feel a rage overcome you. Maybe not a rage, actually. It's more of a glee. A violent glee. On your next turn, you must use your action to attack the nearest creature other than an orphan of the black.
Oh no, I know.
Murder.
It's murder time.
Doesn't take much.
That's gonna bring us to the one on the tree. And it is gonna zap itself to this monolith here. And then it's gonna use its 30 feet of movement. Get itself up here, down here. Let's see, with 15 feet. Ooh, Penny is just safe. Seeing as how it can't reach a new person, it is going to say, "Tag, you're it," to Ina. Swings
Yeah, that
twice.
hurts.
Oh,
Excellent.
Oh.
2 open hand slaps on your back that sting like hell.
Oh fuck, I know.
All I see is cursors hovering. All it takes is a good hit, honestly.
The fire burns and shifts colors to be a vibrant blue as the magic continues to go. Alright. Biner, it's you.
First question, is it stormy outside right now, or is it just foggy?
It is just foggy.
He's going to step back a little bit. Whoops. Step back a little bit. And then he's going to take his staff, start mumbling some words, and then slam it to the ground. And he's going to cast Call Lightning.
Ooh.
Why?
Very nice. Alright, that's a 60-foot radius, which I'm pretty sure would cover the entirety of the map.
I'll just drop a thing, Derek, so we can see. So
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, wow.
Very nice.
Oh, no lights.
Oh, yes.
I
If
love
that,
the little
then-
Tesla ball.
yeah, if that is too distracting for anyone, let me know. I can make it less, but yeah.
I would like it to be a little less. It's a lot.
Okay.
My little child mind is just like sparkly. Go brr.
there are no thoughts behind those eyes.
There's literally none. You put something shiny in front of me, my mind immediately goes blank.
So that's the cloud with the lightning sparking in the sky. And then he's going to say, "Sorry, Poro." He's going to drop a lightning bolt.
Sorry, poor.
Oh, yikes.
So that should hit those
Oh.
two. And unfortunately, Porum will have to roll too.
That's fine. Porman's about to kill Ina anyway, so he deserves it.
So everyone has to roll a dexterity.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think I do have to delete this and make a new thing, because I thought I could turn off the animation. It seems I cannot. Oh, God!
Oh no!
Oh,
no!
Wow! I am...
Broke the game.
Yeah?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's not a surprise.
Maybe,
Your storm's too powerful.
yeah, give me 1 sec.
Technical difficulties. will
Yeah.
return momentarily.
What the... I'm selecting it, but it's not letting me. Maybe if it's in the foreground layer? Please? Please. Alright.
Oh, This is what happens when we try something new.
Let's try
I joked
this.
though, Gary.
Why? What? I'm so sorry, everybody.
It's okay, Derek.
Why is... Just why? Just why would be nice. Let's see. Nope. Nope. I don't... I'm sorry to do this, everybody. Can we take a 10-minute break?
Oh, that's more than fine, Derek. Don't worry.
Okay, we're gonna take a 10-minute break real quick. And we will get back to your call, Lightning Biner. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we're gonna take a quick 10 min, and we'll be right back. So, see everybody at the 32-minute mark. All right. Hello, everyone. The technical difficulties have been resolved. Thank goodness. Now, Biner is about to electrocute some small people.
Pull your saving throws for dexterity.
Oh, yes. 1, 2, 3. Roll them bones.
So close.
19 points
Really
of
good.
damage. All right. So
That's
one of
not
them
bad.
takes the full damage. The other one takes half the damage. And both of them are looking a little slower as the lightning singes them. You see their skeletons outlined in black, runes carved on them for a moment. Their grins grow wider. Oh, Porum, why does it
Do
say you
you
have
have something
concentration?
on?
I don't think you
Oh,
do.
I don't know why.
It's okay.
Oh, it might be from an old effect.
Yeah, it might
You
be.
probably didn't turn it off in the effects tab.
Maybe.
Yes. But, make sure...
Is it too late to use my silvery barbs?
I would say the damage has been applied. So.
Okay.
Anything else for you, Biner?
Of course. And then as my bonus action, he will pull out his symbol, his map.
Oh,
He
yeah.
will transform into the Star Archer.
in public.
Oh my!
That thing away, so help me.
He's gonna be shooting off some of that light into whoever is
Hi.
closest.
And then
Lord.
I am going to shoot this one.
All
The one
right.
that did the most damage.
You
And
got a
then-
nice shot lined up. Very good. Roll the damage. Excellent.
Ooh, that's
Flies
real good damage.
forward and strikes for 12. There is a hole. The light burns through its chest as it goes through. Its body gets slower. It is still mortal, as it does, still hanging on by a few threads.
And then he's going to, so you can see the playing field a little bit more. He's going to push 20 feet to here. You kind of see where everything's coming at him.
All
On
right.
that, and his turn.
Very nice. The top of the round, that brings us back to you, Penny.
Okay. So I'm gonna shoot it. This one right here.
All right.
Which is, right there, that guy.
This one
The
here?
one that's. Do you see it pinging? You did it, yeah. The one
Yeah.
that's one box away from Forum.
Sounds good.
Shoot.
That is definitely a hit. Roll your damage. Excellent. Strikes for 5.
Okay, and then I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move back here by this bush. And can I try to hide in that bush?
Yes, you can. You can use your cunning action to try and climb into it. And roll a stealth check.
The okay, wait. Do stealth.
Yes. Excellent. You manage to climb into the bush. You are stealthy for 25.
Okay, and then that's it. I'm gonna hide in the bush for a little bit.
All right, Porum, you must shoot at the nearest ally. Or make an attack. So,
Forum.
as the gleeful violence takes over.
I will silvery barbs that.
Good call. Good call.
Make another shot if you would.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
I can
Yikes.
give the little thing to Balthazar.
All right.
nice, cool.
Okay.
You know, you have an option to do so much damage, so I'm glad it's enough to knock me out and not kill me.
Oh, thank God.
Can't,
Bless.
can't think about, the mental health that would take on Porum.
Do I have to make another wisdom save now, Derek?
Give me 1 second.
Or do I have to all
You
of my
have to
actions?
use your multi-attack.
Oh
Fuck.
no!
Oh,
Do it!
Do I
Keep
have
hitting!
Do I have to hit Aina too?
The
Do it!
nearest ally.
What the technicality here is Ina's already down. You could
Yeah.
easily choose the next closest.
That
Like,
is
does it
true.
count if they're
I'll allow
down?
for that.
Okay, so next closest would be Irene.
Because it's no fun if they're just a
It'd
limp
be-
doll already, right?
Yeah, it would be Balthazar.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Perfect.
shoot
I
your
get to
best
hit, I get to hit my two favorite people.
Oh, your favorites? Ooh, that hits.
Okay.
That's not
Excellent.
bad. Okay, I'll take it.
All right. Now
I'm concentrating on something.
Spiritual
Spiritual
weapon.
weapon?
If spiritual
That's
weapon
not
doesn't count as a
concentration.
concentration.
Yeah, I don't know why it says that. Maybe that
Oh,
was from
wait, it
daylight
has it-
yesterday.
Yeah. It's in effect.
Yeah.
None of this one and then this one.
Yeah.
Effect. Okay, there we go. I didn't realize
Well,
it was
those
still
should be inactive. So,
active.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. But after you take your 2 shots, Porum, you still get to feel really good about the violence you've done until your next turn, where it wears off, unless of course they use it on you again. It is a recharge ability though, so they might not. But that is your turn, Porum. And our buddy Treble here is gonna do a little zoop de whoop, and he's going to use Thunder Chord. Make a big blast of sound, which they pass. There's a big old echo of noise shoots out. Sadly, it is all for naught. But he's gonna use his bonus action to use Healing Chord. And he's gonna give that to the 2 people closest to him, Balthazar. So Balthazar, you get 7 HP.
Oh, hey, look, I'm back up to full.
And then it's gonna be Ina's turn. Ina, make me a death save, please.
Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Hey. So close.
Oh, all right. That'll bring us to next one here. This fella is going to use its teleport ability to get to the other side of one of these over here. And they're going to go after somebody who hasn't got it yet. So they're going to run 30 feet past the fire here. 25, 30, dancing around it. And they're going to make a choice.
Does it go past where Irina would have gotten an opportunity attack? Or...
Nah, it had a free path to avoid that.
Alright.
Yes. But it gets here and it is going to target Biner. Biner, it wishes to incite... Oh wait, this guy has already incited violence at somebody. Let's see if it recharges. It does not. That would have absolutely changed what it did. So instead, as it appears on the other side of the obelisk, it's gonna dance over here, give Ina a couple of little pats on his head and just say, "You're gonna make a great pie." And then he's gonna turn to Porum, and Porum he's gonna try to jump up and grab onto you. So I will need you to make me your choice of an athletics or an acrobatics.
Let's do acrobatics.
All right. Give us a roll. Well,
Oh.
as long as you can't somehow roll lower than that, you're good.
Oh.
Excellent. They try to grab onto you to pull you down, and after that, they fall down. Just like, you're no fun, fairy boy. They're gonna do a normal slam attack
That hit.
with their next jump and bonk you on the head for 5. Ophelia, that brings us to you.
Okay. I've had the whole round to think about what I want to do, but I think what she'll do is, let me double check the range on something real quick. Sorry.
All good.
Okay, perfect. She's going to twin cast Guiding Bolts.
Ooh.
So let me just... Where's my... So we'll use that. Alright. She'll aim for them at, I believe...
The one... those
this
two?
one and this one. Yes.
All right. Who you firing at first?
The one in front, the closer one.
All right.
So,
Let's fire one of them blasts, shall we?
Ugh.
alright.
Ugh.
They do a ballerina
You do have
twirl out of the
inspiration,
way.
though.
That is
That's true, but I think I'm gonna hold.
true. All
I
right.
might need it in a sec.
Smart.
That one will hit.
Okay.
That is the healthier one. Blasts him for 15 points of damage.
And he gets marked for advantage.
Yes, and he becomes shiny. I'll give him a little moon. Be like, oh, he's shiny.
A little bit
Alright.
shiny.
Anything else for you, Ophelia?
No, I don't think so.
All right.
Not that I can think of, at least right now.
Excellent. That's going to bring us to Irina. She does have enough movement. She's going to run over to your aid. Shields up. And she is going to use her bonus action to do a shove. So she will roll her athletics. She does
There we go.
pretty good. And with that, let's see, it's athletics. Excellent. So she manages to knock it back a space, giving you some freedom to move on your next turn. She's gonna move right there next to it, and then she gonna give it a stab. And she hits
Yeah, girl.
Stab.
for 7. I needed this so bad. Balthazar, that brings us to you.
Awesome. Bonus action. Concerned about the fact that Aina is down. He is going to cast a 3rd level healing word, and with his
Why?
circle, and with his circle of mortality, that will simply be. Oh wait, that was. Hold on, that was the wrong thing. I put it as a 1st level. It's supposed to be level 3.
Oh, the max healing.
Yes, let me fix it back up. There we go. Consume the right spell slot, please.
Consume.
Yes, but Circle of Mortality gets max healing, so that is 15 total hit points regained to Aina.
Very nice.
As he just sort of calls out, "Why is it always you who goes down? Get up!"
Oh, yes.
I mean, I was more shot, but yeah.
Listen. Listen, it's fine. You're up now. And we're allowed to use an action for bonus action stuff, right?
Yes, if you want to do 2 bonus actions, I allow it.
Yes, I will move my spiritual weapon over here to smack this. It's not letting me do the thing.
I'll move
This
it.
one.
Give it a smack.
Yes, give it a smack. Do not place template. Do not consume the spell slot, please. And a smack. 13?
13 does hit.
Oh, God bless. Schmackerdoo.
Excellent.
8.
Ya bonk the child, who's very excited about this mud man. Anything else for you, Balthazar?
Nope. That shall be his go.
All right. That's going to bring us to the one that's down here. Hey, that's no fun. You're one of us. Looking its way now towards Ophelia. It will incite violence, now that it is within range proper. You're good.
Ooh.
The violence bubbles up within you. Oh no, wait! You ate a pie, so give me one more roll.
God damn it.
Or you ate pretzels, rather.
Wasn't gonna say anything.
Yes. Give me
You
one
thought
more
you'd
go.
be forgotten.
Oh
Can I inspiration
no!
that?
You
please?
absolutely can.
Alright. There we go.
There you go. You feel the violence bubbling up within you, but you manage to fight back against it. It does still wound you, though, even if you resist, for 4 points of damage of the psychic variety. And then the kid is gonna run up. You're no fun.
Being such a spoiled
They're in the
rat.
shin.
The child over here is trying to get their violence back. They do not. Like, Mudman! They're gonna give him a smack. That's a miss. Another smack. They begin slapping their hands against him. The second one hits. And as it hits, the Mudman splatters into mud, leaving only but a hat.
Oh,
Oh no!
Wow.
The hat!
no.
It's okay. The hat.
I mean, that makes
Probably
sense.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he goes down so easily.
Well, he's mud.
He is mud.
I heard that's true.
Uh,
I don't know. I thought the mud would be a little bit sturdier once it dried.
and the child is gonna run over to you. This one up here. It's like, oh, you're up. Hi.
Oh. Hello.
Slap
Oh,
for 7.
Oh my no.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Slap
my God.
for 7.
Oh, hi.
Is it the club time?
1 HP.
I'm in the club.
Welcome to the club.
Oh Jesus.
We now have 23 members.
What if just I on the ground getting walloped? What if I just hit someone else? This
They
is
just go
great.
like, patty cake, as they're slapping you. Oh, this one never got to use its incite violence. That's fun. You know, 2 folks here have already been violenced against, so you do get to make one at, you do get to make an opportunity attack at disadvantage because you're prone, as it moves over here.
Where is it? Come in.
Oh no, there's a child in front of me.
There it is.
There is one. Oh! Ranged weapons sadly can't be used for opportunity attacks, so it would have to be a dagger or something like that.
I
Quarter
don't have a
staff.
dagger.
Have we not
Quarter
given you a?
staff.
We need to give
No,
you a.
no one's given me a dagger.
You
thought
can
you
use
had
the
a
quarter
quarterstaff.
staff, yeah.
Yeah, with
It
my
does still
shitty
hit.
strength.
It does
Would you
still
like to
hit.
see 0 damage? Oh,
Look,
That's
Oh,
pretty
it's
good.
not 0.
I know,
Uh,
would you like a hand axe after this?
would like something.
Balthazar, they
Yes.
wish for you to commit violence.
Oh lord.
Jump in the fire, they say. You do not, but the strain on your mind does deal 6 points of psychic damage.
Yikes. He winces at the psychic and then just gives the little undead child a disapproving parental look.
The fire burns a deeper blue, the bones crackling
Ooh.
and turning to ash. Finer, it's you.
Right. He yells, "You traitor!" For him, and he drops the lightning right there.
Oh, poor
Going
him.
for the knockout. I love it.
Right.
Let's go.
4 people got to roll.
Yes,
You
could
want me to
you?
post it again?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind.
Please.
That will make it easier on me. All right.
Hmm.
One off.
1, 2, ooh, 3. 1 pass. 2 fails. How much damage we taking? 19.
Oh fuck. Oh shit.
Alrighty.
Looks like a cat healing word. I know this.
There's a little oof because Porum was 5 feet off the ground. Just splat. Let's see, 19. That one's still up.
I guess I'm gonna have to mass healing word. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. One of them is vaporized by the lightning as it floats into the air. The other 2 are still up, but very close to death, though they're still having a great time.
Bonus action. I'm gonna shoot the.
This one you have advantage against because the
Yep, that's what I was
guiding
gonna
bolt.
do.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm going for.
All right. Woo! Let's go.
Go.
Let's go.
And that is 2. How do you get the double kill, Biner?
So after the one vaporizes, he immediately fires off and says, "Go to bed, you bad children."
I love it.
And then he's going to. I think he's going to move to here. So he can move a little closer to try to help his fallen friends.
Very nice. All right, Penny. You have hidden well. How would you like to pop out from hiding?
Do I have to actually, can I just like lean out? And
Oh yeah, you don't have to move. You just
Yeah, okay.
you
Because
gotta
I
get
wanna-
your bow out at least, or else you're gonna
Yeah,
fuck up
yeah,
your aim.
Yeah, so I'm gonna kind of stay where I am, but I'm gonna lean out and shoot at this one up here.
All right.
Oh, did I?
That is a hit.
You have advantage too, in case you want to roll for
You
a,
do,
for a
because
20.
yeah, you were hidden. So if you want to roll one more time, though I'll be honest, you don't probably need to. It has 5 health, so you're probably gonna kill it.
Oh, did I?
I was gonna say, Derek, you're gonna speak it into existence.
No, I saw she has a +4. She literally could not kill it. Yeah, your arrow flies from the brush as you pop your head out, plunks right into them, and they poof into mist. The mist rising from Biner and your attacks, seeming to swirl around the massive bonfire that you created. Anything else for you, Penny?
Can I hide again?
Yeah, make another stealth. Very nice. You get all sneaky once more.
That's it.
Alright, Porum, make me a death save.
See.
1 fail.
Oh no, Porum! You know, the good thing is, there's no more baddies around you. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Just lightning from Biner.
I'm just trying to find.
Alright, Porum, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I can't.
Oh yeah, I don't know why I asked that, I'm sorry. On
Torture
Treble,
him, that's why.
yeah, on Treble's turn, you watch as they begin reforming themselves from mud.
Hey!
Aina, it is you.
I'm gonna get up.
Yeah.
Use half my movement there. Dagger around for a second. Move a little bit closer to Porum. Or not, it won't let me move.
No move?
Do you have it on the ruler?
Oh, you are correct.
Mm-hmm.
What do I have in my arsenal?
I
Poison.
kill
Acid.
Porum because he shot me.
Or just kick
tempted to
Form
kick him, but
I
no.
was like, just kick him lying down.
I wish they incited violence on me so I'd have an excuse.
Yeah. How hurt is this one?
Not very.
I'm just double checking something. Yeah, a little annoyed. Ina's going to gather the crackling energy of the lightning storm around them and just shoot it straight at the
child there.
little child there. Awesome.
Yikes.
I wasted a 3rd level for that too.
Well, I will use my reaction on that
Oh,
Oh,
attack.
that's right. You have the
I'll
wheel,
post it again
right?
so everyone can see it.
Alright!
Yes.
So you can roll
Wheel.
a d6 that you hit.
And yeah, you are within 30 feet. Roll that d6, my friend.
Do I roll or does RJ roll it?
It says you can, so. Well, RJ rolled it. We're gonna use that. RJ, it hits.
Sorry.
Roll your damage. No,
Oh,
it's
it's
fine.
fine.
Yeah, I don't mind. Roll your damage. Oh my. That's some big zappy. As lightning
Told you it's a good day.
cracks against them into the air. It is marvelous. Alright. Anything else for you, Ina? I'm gonna sit on Porm.
Picking up wasn't a bonus action, was it? No.
Picking up what?
I said getting up wasn't a
No,
bonus action.
just used
was
half
it?
your movement.
Check my inventory real quick. Just to see if I have it. I do. I'm gonna take my 1 potion of healing.
Alright. Drinky drinky. Very nice. Alright, Ophelia. It is you.
I think she'll start off with a shocking grasp on this one.
Lightningy. I love it. That's definitely a hit. So much lightning damage against these boys. Hey,
I mean, it helps that there's lightning all around, so that's
Yeah.
probably why.
their hair
That's
gets
true.
even more frizzy as you do that. Their empty black eye sockets glowing blue.
Yee, and I think that's gonna be it. Because I'm gonna do something on Irina's turn.
Oh, you're really good at tag.
You're going to kiss.
No.
All right, Irina is once again going to use their shove. Athletics for a bonk.
Ooh.
And they will athletics back. They fail. She's gonna knock him prone. So she'll get advantage.
I was just gonna use my reaction for the active flanking, but alright.
Well, now you have another reaction in case you need it.
It's true.
And I forgot to have her roll at advantage, so she does hit. She gets him for 7. Balthazar, that brings us to you.
Oh, hello. Bonus action. Spiritual weapon gonna come around and give this child a bonk.
Yes.
This, yes. Do not consume anything. 8-10.
That definitely hits.
Yeah. Smack.
11.
Ooh, max damage.
Chonky. That is a hefty smack you managed to land on him. Anything else for you, Balthazar? You haven't actioned yet. What is your action?
Yes. Hold on. Wait. Why am I missing? two. Oh wait, yes, no. I used one at the beginning of the day. I will use my last 3rd level spell slot because Porum is down. Ina's still very injured.
Yes.
To cast a mass healing word.
Ooh, very nice. So I think Porum is the only one who gets max HP from that, right?
Yes, Porum is the only one who gets max HP.
So Porum gets
this
8?
Time, it would be 7, not 8.
7.
I only have a +3.
Alright.
So it would be, I believe, Porum, Ina, Ophelia, and I believe also Irina. I don't know if treble clef counts because I believe they're a construct, probably, maybe.
They are
Or
the
undead.
2 things that you can't get it: a construct and an undead.
Yes. So I will heal the 4 of them. So Porum gets 7 total. Everyone else gets 4.
4. Very nice.
That is a sucky roll. But you know what? It's 4 more than y'all had before.
Yes.
That brought me up to max.
Yeah, and then Irina also gets it too.
Oh yes.
As what it is just the little swarm of butterflies. 4 of them sort of fly off a little and land on each of the people,
Very
and
nice.
sort of just dissipate into some pretty sparkles.
Hell yeah. Will that be the end of your turn?
There's nothing else I can do, so I do believe that is the end of my turn.
Excellent. Our little gremlin over here is going to pull themselves up and see if they get inside violence. They do not. So they're going to say, "Tag, you're it," to try to smack Ophelia.
Yeah, that one hits.
All right. And not knowing the rules of tag, they're going to then turn to Irina. "You're it."
Thank God.
Oh, wait, no, don't roll damage yet for that.
Okay.
I have a thing.
Yes.
Ooh, did you hit the
Sentinel
high
at
enough
Death's
level?
Door.
Oh.
And I do believe, since
Normal
Ophelia's
hits.
within range of me, yeah, it would be a normal hit, so it is not double damage.
Excellent. I'll roll again at normal. It is only for 5. Marvelous. And then that's going to bring us to our other buddy, who's next to you, Balthazar. As they're going to say, "I want to grab your horns." And
Oh.
attempt to grab your horns, they do. 1 hit with a 22.
Mm-hmm.
They manage to tug on one, and you take 4 damage. And then, being a child, they can distract and say, "Ooh, what's that?" You do get an opportunity to attack Balthazar.
Okay. You have this. So, slice.
Very nice. Roll damage. For an extra 3, that is enough to get them mortal, but not kill them. As they run over, and they grab the hat
Oh, fuck.
and put it on their head. And then they turn
Oh,
to
no,
the fire.
triple clef.
They turn to look at the fire, say, "Let's go!" And they charge towards it, and if nobody stops them, they will jump into the fire with the hat.
Ah, fuck, I just used my reaction. I can't grab it.
No!
Triple clef, no!
The drama. The fire continues its controlled burn, though it is getting smaller now, as there's less fuel to burn, but perhaps there will be more soon. We shall see. Biner, it's you.
Alright. He's gonna yell, "Bad child." He's gonna call down lightning.
Alright.
Place it here.
Okay.
And we post it again, Derek.
I'll roll a dex save
15.
if you know how much damage it'll do.
Okay.
They do pass, but they will take half damage, so let's see.
Oh, wait, Derek, I shouldn't have been able to hit. Because I used Sentinel, and that takes a reaction.
Oh yes, you did do that. They'll get their 3 HP back.
Yes.
I guess she's now telling me you're already concentrating on it. You can't. Don't.
It is 3d10 if you have
Yeah,
a
is there
way
any
to...
plus to it though? Or yeah, I got that.
Nah.
Was there any? Okay, just want to make sure.
15. They take half of that. Oh, they would have been in the 1 HP club if they still were stabbed, but they are not stabbed.
And then
The hat stands on end. The point shoots up for a moment as the lightning courses through their body.
And then he's gonna fire off an arrow at it.
All right. Oh, it's a miss.
And I'm gonna use my reaction
All right.
Oh.
to roll the d6 again.
All right.
Oh.
Very nice.
Very, very nice. Ooh, that's just enough.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Very nice.
It's a crappy damage.
13 for 5. It is enough, though, because they had 4 HP. How do you save treble?
So again, the lightning hits the child in the rear end like it's spanking it, and then the arrow goes flying through and right through it's between the 2 eyeballs.
All right. They poof. The mist that joins with the fire. The hat falling off and landing. Like so. Will that be the end of your turn?
And that's the end of my turn.
All right, Penny, it's your turn. You had a heart attack there, I imagine.
Uh-huh. So can I ask you a question?
Yes.
What is the giant skull doing?
The giant skull is the fire and is starting to burn smaller. It's just flashing different colors as these magical bones are burning. So it's
Alright,
starting
so
to burn
there's
itself out. There's not too much left.
Okay. Okay, so there's one child between Ophelia and Irina. So from my position, I'm going to pop out, and I'm going to aim for it.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna aim for it
At advantage, right?
at advantage because I'm hiding. Right?
That is correct. Ooh, that's a nice hit.
Damage is normal.
Yes, and you get a sneak attack because you have allies next to it.
Okay.
And also, it was at advantage.
That's true.
Okay.
You get double sneak attack for 19 points of damage. Very nice. That arrow flies true, singing through the air as it goes, and it hits for a hefty chunk of damage, though they are still up. Are you going to pop back into stealth?
Yeah.
All right, roll that stealth.
So.
Excellent. With that stealth check, you vanish again.
That's the end.
All right, Porum, it is your turn. I believe you are prone when you got up.
Porum's just gonna sit up and notice that Aina's just like right next to them, and is immediately just going to hug Aina and just go, "I'm so sorry.
Nope.
I'm so sorry."
There's an hand up in the middle of Worm's chest, like, no.
I'm so sorry.
You hug the arrow in deeper.
No.
You just see like tears at the corner of Porum's eyes.
I'm only this close because you cannot shoot me with an arrow this close.
I wasn't myself. I'm so sorry.
We will talk about this after.
Horn's just gonna give himself another healing word as a bonus action. Oh, why did my thing scroll all the way to the top? Ah.
Oh no!
There it goes. Yay!
Oh. Oh.
Horn will take have his action to, have his action to get up, and then I'll take 15 feet to fly up into the air, and I'm just gonna try to take a shot at the last.
All right.
Ghostly cool.
Oh.
And I will do. I'll just do a normal arrow.
All right. That is still a hit. Rude.
God, my roll sucks.
Oh no! That does get them into a mortal state. Is the arrow?
Oh wait, I have one more. That's right, double attack.
Oh yes.
I forget about that.
You got one more. Oh, that's a hit
Come on.
for 9 damage.
Hey.
Forum, how do you end this combat?
Finally. Horn's just gonna. Which direction is it facing? Is this entity facing? Is it facing towards Ophelia?
Yeah, it was playing tag with Ophelia and Irina, so it's probably like ADD looking at one and then the other, and then back again.
Horn's gonna shoot an arrow through its throat.
Excellent. Through its throat it goes, the arrow clattering to the ground as more mist rises up to join the fire as it glows brightly. One final time, a final flash of brilliance before eventually, with a sizzle, it dies down. As it dies down, y'all take a breath. You would see the mist swirling around this burnt, ashy pile, taking the form of small figures rising up into the stormy clouds that Biner has made, disappearing into them. One of them whispering, "Thank you," as they go.
We say thank you and just attack us anyway.
And is Trouble? He's just a hat on the ground, right?
Well, the mud is slowly reforming.
Okay, so he is coming back.
Yeah.
Balthazar is actually gonna pick up the hat real quick as
And
it's forming, and then
splats
just quickly moves it
down again.
towards where the clothes are and sets it down there.
Oh, yes. Very good. No naked Trouble today. And yeah, it will take some time, but it does slowly reform there. As Trouble gives a bow of thanks to Balthazar.
He is. There's a torn expression on his face, but it's like a very strange smile to it.
I love it.
Real quick, how's the feel of the area now that the fire has gone down?
Roll me a perception if you would.
Perception?
Yes.
Oh boy. Don't be bad. That's decent.
There's still this sort of electric feeling in the air, but that's probably because of Biner.
Mm-hmm.
The rot will take some time to dissipate, There is something else that you do notice that perhaps is another indicator. Ravens begin descending down, landing on the stones surrounding this place, coming out of the storm clouds, gently swirling. Real ravens. Y'all are close enough to notice. They're not undead, as they begin perching, Peaches among them, around the circle, in a very similar fashion, Balthazar, to when they spoke to you before.
He's just looking up at them. A hand on his holy symbol.
Peaches looks to you and gestures with their beak, as if inviting all who would like to step into the circle.
You can come out wherever you're at.
I already did.
I'm right behind you.
Oh shit!
He is good.
Travel gives a little pat to the top of Penny's head, as if to say, you did a good job.
We drag Irina over too.
She's a little weirded out by all of that, but she will come if asked to.
Yeah,
Yes, we
Ophelia
were
would-
going to ask her to come.
We'll just say, just
Just
offer
us.
thanks to her for just, kind of having her back.
Of course, Ophelia. I just don't want to be thinking any extra about death right now, and I don't know, I get a weird feeling about this circle, but yeah. And she will step inside with you. And as y'all enter the circle, the ravens looking down at you, you would hear their voices inside of your mind more than them speaking. Thank you for saving this place.
Who are you? Where are you?
The ravens all tilt their head, their beaks pointing down to the stone seal. We are the fallen, those who Strahd purged and killed, our souls bound together in one voice of opposition. We do not have a singular name, though some in these lands have referred to us as Mother Night.
Fuck. Oh, what was I gonna ask? Ah, crap. I lost it. Oh no.
Everyone is hearing this. Anyone
Yes.
can say something if you want to help Cosmic have some time to think.
Is this the only site in Barovia?
No. I used to be much stronger. For the beings of darkness sealed me away. Led by Balthazar. This grave exists, but there is another in the lands of Berez. A much larger one. That was the elven capital before Strahd came.
So you're all trapped and sealed here? Is there a way to free you?
There is no being free in Barovia. When your soul dies here, it does not ascend to any other realm. It joins the mists that form a cage until one day another is born and your essence is inside of them. There is no escape, even in death. And our hatred binds us in death. There is solidarity in that against him for what he has done.
If we were to go to Berez and restore the other one, does that put you at more strength?
Yes. It would help return me to well, not what I once was, what we once were, but I would be able to help you all more than I can now. Though I do have gifts that I would offer you if you would take them as a show of thanks.
Did you say gifts? Yes, we'll take
Sort of
gifts.
gifts. Anyway, just kind of grab Penny and pull her in closer, just keep her away from everything else. What sort of gifts exactly?
Gifts given freely, things we do not need, not anymore. Many soldiers were buried here, and they have instruments of war that may aid you, especially if you would go to the windmill and kill those who desecrated this place.
Were they the one who caused all of this? And he gestures, the Balthazar gestures to the pile of bones.
They are the children of an evil greater than them. Balthazar and Berez. They did this here, but would not have been able to do it without her. Even so, if you leave now, I would not be strong enough to stop them from doing it again. And then, once again, my voice will be silenced, only able to reach out in rare occasions to guide you. And saying that, Peaches flies down and lands on Ina's shoulder.
Was it you then who came to me in the mists?
I often reach through that grave void in the hopes that someone may be able to free this place. It is hazy though, and I do not see the faces. Though, like myself, I felt the presence of death on you. Do you worship her?
I do. And his hand goes to his holy symbol again.
There were some among us who worshipped her too, long ago. It is hard to worship in this land where even death does not save you from lingering.
You said we should kill the person in the windmill?
There are
Or the
3 of them, yes. Morgan is the oldest. And then he had, or rather made, 2 children who help him create his infernal concoctions. I hope those children will lead happier lives should they be reborn.
There's no other way about it. This will turn back to what it was.
I think killing them might be the only thing to ensure
Say, you
this
want
place.
to look. Go ahead, sorry.
Oh no, I was just finishing up. Balthazar was just saying, I think killing them is the only way to ensure that this place stays as it is, or at least returns to what it once was.
And you're not suggesting, Ophelia, that we let the man who makes children into what we ate live, are you?
No. But never mind.
It's okay. You can tell us.
It's not important right now.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Okay, I won't push you.
I do
Well,
not
anyway,
begrudge you your hesitation. They are quite powerful in their own right. I do not expect you to rush blindly in. I merely ask you prepare, and if you can, help me, and if not, thank you for giving me a chance to speak to someone directly after a long time. Sorry, Penny.
so back to these gifts. Where are these gifts?
If you'd like to receive them, I may bring them to you.
Yes, please.
If there's a further
I can also offer a gift of power, though that one is some enjoy it more than others. It's a bit. There's a pause. Well, obvious, I should say. And if this place is not saved, that power will vanish. Perhaps I will give that to one of you should you succeed
Power.
this task.
How?
The power of sight. To see through the raven's eyes though they will be drawn to you. They will follow you. And those who know my name will know you, which could prove dangerous. For now, though, allow me to confer with myself and see what is willing to be given so that you may help us in our plight. And with that, you watch as the ravens look to each other, and there are craws, taps of beak on stone, as if all of them are discussing things.
We're arguing who gets to give the biggest gift.
Oh yes. A couple of them fly down and sort of dig their beaks into the mud surrounding this place. And as they do, they begin drawing forth a couple of things. Give me one moment. The first thing that would be pulled out of the muck would be what appears to be a set of gleaming silver chainmail that, despite being in the mud, is, well, it looks as beautiful as the day it was crafted. And they will offer it to whoever would like to go and pick it up.
I would like to, if no one else opposes.
I was gonna say Aina might like it. Just to, you get
Can Aina
armor.
wear-
Is it
Can Aina
chainmail
wear
heavy
it?
armor?
Well, Aina is level 1 fighter now, so...
It depends. I think it's ringmail that's full. That's heavy armor. Chainmail might be.
Would anyone
Might be
come and take it?
medium.
Chainmail is heavy armor.
Oh, chainmail is heavy. Damn. Alright. I don't think any of us can use it. Or Oro?
Or Ina could, right? Ina's a
No, it's
fighter.
heavy.
Oh, you can't wear heavy.
I can. I'll take
Go
it.
ahead.
Yeah, Oro it is.
Alright.
Aina, would you like my breastplate?
Is it medium or heavy?
Medium.
Sure.
As you take it, Porum, you would notice that this chain is exceptionally light. And, oh, I'll show it off, because I didn't get a chance to show it off. It looks like this.
Ooh,
Yeah.
is it? Oh, it's elven chainmail.
It is, and now you might want to rediscuss who gets it. Because this is...
I can't wear it.
Allow me to link it
You don't have heavy armor?
for all of you to see what it does. You get a feel for it when you pick it up.
Pretty light, unexpectedly.
Pretty sure Oro might be the only one who can truly wear it. Because if any of the rest of us wear heavy armor, it's not gonna let us do
It is
magic
technically,
over
I know it says heavy armor in the corner there, but because of how light it is considered medium armor.
Oh.
Like, where is this linked that I'm just not seeing?
It's in Saturday
Saturday
Talk.
Talk.
Yes.
Or would just hold it up and just turn around. Are you sure, Aina? It's pretty light. Surprisingly, you want to at least hold it and try it?
I don't know. I'm the type of person that wants to see like everything out first before deciding.
Okay, we'll hold on to it for now.
All right.
Or just hold on to it.
Oh, I actually need to specify that it's elven chain mail. It's normal elven chain is a different type. So, all right. that will bring us. The next thing that gets pulled up are a pair of green boots.
Ooh.
Anybody want those?
What do they do?
Yeah, I think
Anything special about the boots?
Yeah.
those are boots of kind.
Whoever picks those up would notice that the boots are exceptionally quiet, even just holding the fabric and moving it
I want
around.
the boots! I want the
They
boots!
do not seem to make any noise, and I will give a link to this so y'all get to see what this
I
do.
think Penny's dancing over
I want the boots if no one wants the boots. And
Yes.
doing a little jig.
While you wear these boots, your steps make no sound regardless of the surface you are moving across. You also have advantage on dex stealth checks that rely on moving silently.
So, like, if she, just curiosity, if she got those and she did her cunning action to hide, would that be considered
I would say if she was trying to sneak into a place where people weren't aware of her, she'd get advantage on those. But because people have already seen her, it's not necessarily moving silently.
Right.
It's
Okay.
about losing track of their sight. But there is a third item that is revealed, which is a green cloak.
Oh wait, I think this one has to go to Penny instead. Screw the boots. This Penny, you have to get this.
Yeah.
What
Cloak of
this
Elvenkind
do?
is the best it when you're a rogue.
Because when you pick it up, you would notice that it seems to shift colors to become similar to those that are next to it, almost becoming camouflage.
You become a chameleon.
And I will link what those do as well.
It's advantage to all stealth checks, and when you have the hood up, anyone who tries to look for you, disadvantage.
Yes. There is one final thing that I do not have art for that is given to you, and this one is specifically given by a very old looking raven as it picks it up and will lean up towards you, Balthazar, with it.
Oh.
It appears to be a pin, like for a cloak, that is the symbol for your goddess.
Ooh. He will gently cup it in his hands.
Right? And as you do, I will link that for you as well.
I would suggest, Penny, you take the cloak. Ina, you take the boots. And Orum, maybe you take the armor.
Ooh. It wouldn't
Since
be a
Ina
better
likes to
slip
wander
in, by
away.
the way, Derek.
Oh, I
It'd
know,
be
but
ruined.
that is what the item is.
Water.
So we'll just
yes.
you can flavor it how you like.
I don't do a lot of stealth. If anything, the heavy armor wearer should get the boots. Because they're always at a disadvantage for...
Technically, it is medium armor. I just had to put the heavy armor thing on there to get the proper armor class. So it doesn't make your steps louder.
I
I'd
mean-
say, Ina, you wander off. So while you're wandering off, at least maybe be quiet.
No, I just meant it as, like, because I think Porum before has, like, a breastplate to start with.
That is true.
And
Yeah.
that is disadvantage on stealth regardless, if I remember right.
It's not
It's
a
not.
breastplate. It doesn't
Yeah.
give you disadvantage.
Half plate gives you disadvantage.
Half
Yeah.
plate.
Halfway.
The full armor pieces are the ones that give you disadvantage, especially if it's medium and above. Breastplate is only on the chest, so it doesn't really rattle.
Rattle, rattle.
Maybe you should have them Biner, because you're so big.
And heavy. And it will make your steps lighter. Will they fit your feet? Do they adjust to the size of the
Well,
foot?
luckily,
Are they
Biner
magical that
has
way?
very human feet, so they would.
Oh god.
Earth.
I
Derek,
don't
quick
care
question:
who takes what.
does it only turn into a butterfly? Or
uh,
does it?
it only turns into a butterfly, silver butterfly, just like your spiritual weapon.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. I guess he'll keep it.
All right.
Well, how about as far as the boots, somebody just take them and hold on to them, and then we just share them as needed. Can we do that?
Hold on. And the question is, do they require attunement?
Let's see.
I'm not gonna wear the boots, so
The boots do not require attunement, so you
Oh,
all can wear the same gross boots if you want.
It does, I believe, since it's magical, refit itself.
Oh,
That
yeah,
is
Another
true.
fantasy aerosol.
Yeah.
nah, it's Sisterhood of the Traveling Boots.
Sister of the traveling pants.
Yeah.
I don't want to be selfish, but I think we need to take the boots and the cloak, and so I don't care who
So-
gets what.
Do we spend an hour here, Derek, talking to them and discussing who gets what?
How
So
about we
that-
just hold on to everything for now? We'll figure out once we're out of here.
You
What about the
like?
cloak? Can the cloak be used by anyone, or is that like?
That's attunement.
Cloak does require attunement, which just means you can only have 3 items. Or no, wait. Cloak doesn't look like it requires attunement either, so
Does it not?
no, it doesn't.
Oh, surprising.
So, yeah. Cloak can be handed off to anybody.
So let's just take the cloak and the boots. Somebody can carry them. I don't know who can carry the most weight.
And
Liner?
put on the cloak.
Minor.
Liner.
Put on the cloak, Penny, for now.
All
Liner,
right,
you
I
can
wear
have the
cloak.
boots or Ophelia. I'm not
I'd
much
say
for
Ophelia if you
anything.
want the.
I mean, they would complement your skin tone very well.
Mm,
And your scale.
I was actually thinking maybe the site.
that's what I had my eye on too.
Ophelia's neck eye blinks.
You think
Ina's
that's wise for you
So
to
shouldn't.
get the sight with? I'm just gonna look down at the eye and just back at Ophelia like.
You're gonna look down at the eye?
It
Or
looks
sorry,
up at
oh,
you.
the eye.
Feels like Ida for 3 feet that day.
Yeah. The
Uh,
eye is staring back at you, Anna.
While they're discussing that, Balthazar's gonna, with the old crow, he just kind of lets it sit on his hand and then looks to the rest. So, this boon you spoke of, with the eyes, what would that entail in its entirety? They would those who know you would know of the one who takes it.
My enemies would become your enemies.
And who might those enemies be?
Strahd and Balthazar.
Oh, no different than what we already have. One person added to the list.
The main thing they are implying is that immediately upon seeing you, they would know.
I'll take that. I'll take that chance.
I mean, do we want to anger Strahd even more? I mean, last time he wasn't
Yeah.
happy with us. He kind of buried you alive.
That's fine.
Is that it would gain a connection to you, would it not?
Would. My eyes would follow you where you go. There is another power I could help with, perhaps. One of you has been improperly blessed with a gift of mine. And they turn and look towards Biner.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. Like
Yes.
You carry a second soul inside of you.
That is correct.
I can sense that it is perhaps not as welcome, though it seems you have been doing your best.
It is true. We've come to an agreement, but somehow we need to find him a way to live outside of me.
It would use the magic that I have left. I would not be able to bestow the other power, but I could separate them from you safely. If I was brought back the other sight undesecrated, I could help the other soul inside you find peace and work with it to properly aid you in your struggles. But I couldn't do that in my current state, at least.
Oh, what do I need to do to convert your state?
There's another circle in the Elven capital, in Brez. If you can purify that, then I will be whole again. It's only half of the souls bonded together rest here.
Well, which way to the circle?
And they would all gesture, all of them except for the one standing on it, to this stone right here. In the city covered in vines that is planted on it. Each of these stones was placed pointing in the direction of one of the cities we lost, or our towns that fell beneath Strahd's rule. If you follow that stone in that direction, it would take you there.
Alright, well, let's go then.
Aren't we trying
You-
to get Irina to Valaki?
Don't we have something else to take care of while we're here?
Yeah, do we have
There's
like
the
a
windmill.
The
windmill burn
windmill?
down or something?
Fine. So he'll pull out his piece of paper, jot down some more things on the piece of paper. And
The list
jump back in
grows.
bag.
As it always does. Balthazar looks to the birds again. So the boon you could bestow on us, it was either being able to safely separate Biner and his wolf, or the sight you might give us. Yes?
Yes, I could only do one in my current state.
Balthazar looks to Biner.
In your current state, if we go to the other place, you could do both. If we cleanse that.
Yes.
Did I understand you correctly?
Yes.
But we can choose one now, and perhaps get the other one if we cleanse the next site.
I have a quick question, kind of outside the game.
Yes.
Ophelia, your wolf got separated from you, correct?
Mhm.
Now, who is aware that that happened? Are we all aware that that happened, or no?
No, just pour him.
Okay, because
think.
while this conversation's going on, Penny's going to be looking at Ophelia and Biner and confused because
They weren't
why
offered
doesn't
it.
she sense Ophelia? Why didn't they sense Ophelia's werewolf? And why are they only offering to separate Binor's werewolf? So, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to bring
Penny's-
that up as Penny?
Yes. So Penny, So Penny's gonna look at Ophelia
Should have been Elvish. Well.
and gonna be like, Ophelia, what about your werewolf? Why can't your werewolf be separated from you? Why is Binur only getting this option?
That's right. Shouldn't they have been offering it to you as well?
Maybe it's because I cleansed this place more than Ophelia did.
I don't know if
That is very true. He did do a lot more work than me.
I don't think it works that way, guys. Ophelia, what's up?
It certainly doesn't.
Oh no.
Are you
Also
trying to
kinda
hide
connected.
something?
Balthazar kind of connects the dots. Was that why you were screaming that night? When we were with the Vistani?
I figure she just hooked up.
Treble gives Ophelia a nudge and makes a gesture like, I can start playing and maybe it'll distract them all from this very tense situation you're in.
Go for it.
Do you tell him to go for it?
Oh yeah.
Excellent.
Gee, Ophelia, you're being awful quiet over there. What's going on?
No, I'm just admitting that Biner is right. He did more.
You don't
Oh.
want your
What happened?
werewolf separated from you? You don't I thought you would want that separation. You don't want that separation?
I'm just trying to... music.
He will stop as soon as someone tells him to stop. Or you can
Treble,
just hit
please,
him
not now.
and he will turn to mud.
Alright,
Yeah,
Trouble,
no,
cut out the music. Stop
Yeah,
playing for a bit.
You know, he does that thing where there's a sharp, scratch on the record and it stops.
So, Ophelia, what's up?
I no longer have a werewolf inside of me.
How'd that happen?
Where is it?
Where is it? What
I
happened?
don't know. It's gone.
What do you mean you don't know?
I'm telling you, I do not know the actual location of this werewolf.
What happened
No.
to cause this?
You mean there's a werewolf looking like you running around somewhere?
Yes.
How did that happen?
It had happened at the night of the Vishani. I was informed that my patron was coming to take something from me, and it took my werewolf. Form.
Insight?
I'll second that insight.
I can just save you guys the rolls because that's the truth.
Is it the truth?
Yeah, I know.
But is it the whole
It's just
truth?
more
Is the
fun.
thing?
It's more fun.
No, listen, is it the whole truth is the thing? Because outside of character, we know that's not the whole truth.
You know,
What do these eyes perceive?
I like Derek. You want to help me out with this? I actually just don't know.
Yeah, I
At this
mean,
point,
like, I would say you can let them know how Ophelia feels about it. You know, if she feels like upset that that happened or something like that.
Yeah, are you happy? Are you relieved? Are you sad? Are you... How do you feel?
I'm not really happy about it. I was hoping to have Balthazar separated from me the next morning.
Then why
So it
why
just
didn't you tell us?
We
just-
were dealing with something else in the morning.
We're always dealing with something else.
True, we wake up and there's just shit everywhere half the time.
Yeah, might as well just pile it on.
why did it take your werewolf? What use would it have with it? And to release it into the wilds of Barovia?
Maybe you wanted a pet dog.
It hardly makes any sense.
Maybe Zuden is a conservationist.
Maybe just to wreak more chaos in the world that's already full of chaos.
I don't know. And she will be looking you dead in the eyes.
Okay.
It is fortunate that it was freed from you in a safe way. There are not many who can separate the beast from the person without damage happening to one, the other, or both.
Did anything else happen to you while after the wolf got separated? Like, is there anything else we don't know about?
As I said, Penny, it was separated. I guess
Okay.
the only thing you should know is that the wolf grew a bunch of eyes.
Ugh.
Grew eyes?
Yes.
Like the one on your neck, right?
It blinks.
We've all seen the eye on her neck by now, right? We all know about the eye on her neck, right? I can't remember.
I think
I
so.
think so.
I think so too.
I can't remember, so.
Talk about the eye in the room.
Can't we just cover that thing with like a bandage or something that gives you the heebie-jeebies?
I already
Okay.
told you I will be getting rid of it soon.
Get rid of it right now. Pulls out a
Okay.
mask.
Well, back to Binor. What are we doing? Are we having them separate you
Right.
from your werewolf now? What?
Well, if you
what's the
do it
plan?
now, if I understood the Raven correctly, if they do either one, give sight or separate me now, they use up all their power, and it doesn't matter if we go to the other place because they wouldn't be able to do the other one then.
We-
But if we
they-
wait,
Oh,
No, Biner, it's they. This is out of character. They can do it, one of them now, and once we do the thing over there, they can give us the other thing.
yes. With the stipulation that potentially, if you do manage to help them, instead of removing the werewolf from you, they might be able to find a way for you to essentially perfectly cohabitate. So you wouldn't necessarily have to get rid of it. You could just essentially control it and be, at peace with that.
Do you, Binor? What do you want to do?
I can wait. One of
Are
the
you
many
sure?
things on the list. Let's go to the
Are you
windmill.
sure? You don't seem to have a lot of patience. How can you wait?
Yeah, wouldn't another item on the list just make you more irritated?
Exactly.
Seems like you're already very irritated by all of the things we already have to do now.
Why are you in such a hurry?
I just am. I got things to do.
We
He's
all
old.
have things to do.
That's
Like,
not
well-
a good enough answer right now.
I understand we all want to get out of here, but the way things keep piling up, we're not going to be able to leave till we do a slew of things, so... What's going on with you, Biner?
I didn't say I wanted to get out of here quickly. I just said I have, obviously, pulls a list out, a lot of things to do.
Well, why do you have a lot of things to do? I mean, we have all a lot of things to do, but why do you have more?
He looks at the list, goes, I don't think I'm doing all these by myself.
I mean, I think you can get rid of the windmill by yourself, right? I'm kidding, Viner.
Oh,
It's a joke.
I could burn down the windmill.
That was my plan.
Which
I
shouldn't
was
take
gonna
long.
say, yeah, just setting the windmill on fire sounds fun.
But
Let's just do that. Let's go do that first.
There is
But
the
it's not
chance.
the thing to do the two.
There is the chance there are still children inside.
oh, god damn it.
Damn it.
Okay, how about this?
That is fair.
We set it on fire, we bust in, save the children, then run out in a blaze of glory.
Wouldn't it be better
You're
to
gonna
leave the children
worse
first
than
and
burn.
then...
Think how badass it would be. I'm kidding.
Balthazar's gonna walk over to Porum and smack the back of his head.
Why don't
Kidding.
Those creepy children sure got to you, Porum, didn't they?
He
he
did.
sided with them if you don't forget?
Or
Hey,
craves
that wasn't
He's
my
violence.
trying to get someone
choice.
killed in the
Uh,
windmill.
That wasn't by choice, thank you.
My shoulders beg to differ.
If I wanted to
Beg
shoot
then.
you by choice, do you think I would have done it so much sooner?
You knocked me to the ground.
I didn't need to.
I was
I
unconscious.
tried to say sorry.
Right. Ina's just gonna turn to the birds and kneel down next to, they're gonna pull Peaches off their shoulder and put it with the rest of the birds and just kind of look at Peaches and be like, would you be okay if I took the site?
Peaches
Sharon.
nods.
Balthazar kind of puts a hand on Ina's shoulder. Would it be smart of you to do so when you already have Strahd on you?
And you cannot lie to him.
That's what I was trying to tell you earlier.
I think we're gonna
Cannot
stop
lie
on
to
that.
him.
And you...
But that doesn't mean, he's already put me in the ground. What? It's
Do
not
you
just
want
another
more-
leg up from being his enemy?
Maybe not do something else that would ensure he tries more readily to put you on the ground,
How about you let some of us help
I'll take
shoulder
the
the weight
site.
too? Oh,
I'll
I
take
know
your
that-
boon.
I want to push you out of the way and take it.
You all want to fight for
You
it?
certainly are not doing so.
why does everyone want to martyr themselves?
Have you seen this party?
Before you
See
take it right now, they are going to let you know. Mother Knight is going to say, I can give it to you now, but it may show my hand in dealing with the windmill. I wasn't sure if you wished to
Let's
try and
take care of
approach
the windmill
stealthily.
first.
Later
Penny.
then.
Penny, put on the boots, put on the coat, go sneak over to the windmill. We'll follow behind you.
Okay.
See if you can sneak in and see if there's any kids in there.
Okay,
If you
sounds
don't
good.
find any kids, you can burn it down.
Hey, how do you want me to let you know if I found one? Are you gonna be that close?
me-
Do you want me to yell at you? Do you want me to run back and tell
Penny.
you? What? What?
Penny.
What? Yes.
Settle down. I will just cast message. We
Oh,
can wait
I
outside.
forgot.
And you
How about
tell
that?
me.
Oh, okay. I'll do that. Sorry.
If it's a trap, he uses necromancy in his cooking.
Uh-huh.
Aha! You've all forgotten.
No,
He's powerful.
That's where we have our
walking into.
and I'm pretty
But if I
positive
can
his heart had
sneak in there without
transmutation.
being seen,
But what good is a message being cast if it can't, like, go? We'll just, we can all just.
I'm
walk
so
over there.
confused, guys. Just tell me what you want me to do.
How
As
about
I'm
we
putting the cape on and the boots on and get ready to run.
Penny's already like out the door. Like, come on, guys, get in the car. Come on, kids.
We'll come
So-
back. We'll do the
Derek-
windmill first. We'll come back.
All right.
Give Ina the sight,
Have
then
we,
get
have we
going.
wasted an hour at least here so we can take a short rest?
I've already given myself arcane recovery over this.
Yeah.
We've been here for so long.
Y'all can do a short rest.
Oh, thank God. I need a short rest.
Who ended up taking the chain, by the way?
I
Uh,
did.
Forum is holding it.
Forum, yeah. I
Alright.
took Forum's breastplate because it gave me a higher AC.
All right.
Whoa, yeah, 3 more HP.
And I recover all my spells. Yay.
Did it
I think I did
not
that right.
go to your sheet?
Let me check.
There we go.
I didn't check right.
How is it in your sheet?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on.
Yeah.
How do you? Oh, there it goes.
One second. It's supposed
They're
to
all
give a plus
Doing their
one.
thing. I got the boots on and I'm running around. Can you guys hear me?
I mean, I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
I kind
Hey, I
of
didn't ask if you could see me. I said, can you hear me?
I'm
It is silent.
disassociating the sound from because I'm looking at you.
RJ, you wanted the breastplate, right?
Yeah, I already snapped it to my character sheet.
Okay, I'm gonna delete it off my character sheet then.
Because it actually gives me 1 up from my mage armor.
Yeah. Now you have 1 less AC than I do.
But now I have that extra spell slot in the next coming days that
Mm-hmm.
I'm spending on mage
Hell
armor.
yeah.
And I would be able to change out that preparation for something else.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Is there like a hole in like your clothes, Ina, from where I shot you? More than likely.
Probably. They're not wearing their cloak, so like you can just see the torn.
I'm just
Or
gonna cast. I'm just
green
gonna cast
leathers.
a mending.
Oh, thanks. I could have done that myself though.
Just trying to help you out,
to
Ina.
be nice,
Jeez.
Ina.
Rebel.
Sorry if I'm cranky from being shot
I'm
by
crazy.
my
being
own
mind control.
teammate.
It's not the first time you've been shot by your own team.
I know, you set me on fire!
Someone dropped you in a vat of
I
spite.
really should stop traveling with you people. Everyone in this party has harmed me except 2 of you.
But that's how you know we love you.
Clothes on and the hood up.
That's
And
That
abusive.
sounds
Gonna
more
start.
like abuse than anything.
I know. You know I wouldn't hurt you on purpose.
We're gonna have to talk to you about your time in the church and why you think hurting people is love.
No.
God.
Time to psychoanalyze Porum. No, I know. You know I wouldn't hurt you on purpose.
I don't know. There's something about my face that apparently is, punchable.
I know.
It's not.
Ina's just gonna turn to Balthazar. It's not what?
He shakes his head. Nothing.
Uh-huh.
Nothing? Nothing at all? Are you sure about that, Balthazar?
Get into the map. Let's get the end of the map.
It's fine. We probably shouldn't linger.
What's
Poor-
Balthazar's face look like?
Yeah.
You don't see it because he doesn't start his blushes at his cheeks, but the back of his neck is warm.
Yeah. It would be very noticeable because of your 3 charisma. But yes.
It,
Does
it-
that
it's
mean that-
obvious in like expression, but the blush definitely doesn't appear.
It's okay.
He's
We'll
a little flustered.
It's okay, Balthazar. We'll talk about it in you and Ina's tent when we get back into camp. As you guys need to claim a tent together. A wink, wink.
There's just a little bit of red creeping from underneath the black feathers.
Because Porum is being a little stinker, is it safe to say that Balthazar leaves the stone circle before Porum does?
No, actually. Balthazar just shoos Porum off. Like, go catch up with the others.
We don't want to leave you alone.
I'll be... Porum, I'll be fine. I'll follow right after you. Go.
Okay. Porum's just gonna meander off, but as he leaves, he's just gonna go, yes! Because he's happy that he's right, at least about something.
Amazing. As
Game?
soon as
Game?
Porum leaves, all the ravens gank Balthazar. No. I'm assuming you're staying behind because you have something that you wish to say.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
He's still. Did the old raven fly away from his hand?
No, he's staying on your hand
has it just
until
been-
you gesture for him to fly off.
Yeah. He sort of looks around at the ravens. So, if I'm to understand this, you're all a collection of the fallen elves that once claimed this land as theirs, yes?
Yes. The ones who used to live here freely, enjoy the beauty of the forests, the sounds of the streams, before this place was conquered. And as they say this, you do realize this is an amalgamation of souls were murdered. It's essentially the same thing as what you faced at the gallows, only on a much, much larger scale.
Sorry that such a thing happened to you, and such a loss had devastated you all. And he looks at the raven on his hand and gives it a little pet on the head.
There's still some of us alive. Small group. Only men left to watch as our race dies out.
Nods. I cannot promise that we might be able to complete this task you've set to us, but I can at least say we will do our best, or at the very least, I will do our best. I do my best to ensure that whatever happened to the other circle, that it too might be cleansed.
I'll not hold you to any expectations. In these lands, doing your best is, well, it's more than anyone has any right asking. I do ask that you be safe, though. What happened to us? It was because of her. And the raven in your hand turns, looking towards Irina as she is slowly walking away, arms crossed, thinking about all of this.
Because of her? And he looks very confused from Irina's back and then to the raven.
Not directly, but born of Strahd's obsession. He's killed parties like yours before, one by one. He's always searching for her soul, and whenever he grasps it, it slips through his hands to be reborn. It is a terrible, cursed fate. Might be one of the only ones worse than ours.
It's an awful cycle to be trapped in for sure.
I would not ask you not to travel with her, but I could not let you go without at least letting one of you know, be warned.
I think some of us had already figured at least something like that since we met her. I don't think I can in good conscience simply leave her, not when we'd already caused her brother's death. And not when we said we would ensure her safety. Thank you for the information, though. And he will let the old raven fly off of his hand.
I'll leave you with one last thing then. What you said is strange to me. Her brother still lives in Valaki. And then the ravens will take flight, begin swirling, and leave you to your thoughts.
Well, is it the same thing that they did in the mist?
A little bit, but you know, you don't find yourself some other place. You're still here.
Yeah. Balthazar is just stunned. Is just openly trying to process the information, but will step out of the circle, turn to face the center, and fist pressed to his palm, will bow to it, very traditional style,
Mm-hmm.
and will turn back to catch up to his party members, though he does still throw a glance over his shoulder towards the obelisks.
Absolutely. It is quiet now, trying to make it look like not too much has changed, in case Morgan or his daughters come to investigate. And y'all begin making your way up again towards the hill with the windmill on it. And it sounds like there is a plan that y'all are concocting with Penny, yes?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Penny's gonna sneak up into the windmill.
Alright. So, I'm going to show you on a little diagram here. Well, not diagram, but I'm going to show you based off what we can see here. There is the bottom floor. It's got a door. There is a sort of little wooden balcony just above it. And then there are windows on the second and third floor.
Okay.
How
Is
is
there
Penny
any-
going to try to approach? I'm assuming
So-
everybody else is like hiding on the side of the hill while this is going on, yeah?
Yep.
The other
Mhm.
ravens are flying above it still, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just want to make sure.
So can I tell from where I'm at if there is a way to somewhat easily climb up onto that first balcony thing? Wood piece?
It would be possible, but the only problem is you would have to do some climbing, and unfortunately your new boots do not cover your hands.
Right. And my hands would make a lot of noise.
Don't we have like
It-
spider web boots or something?
Looks a little
We never
creaky.
found out
We
they
don't.
were spiderweb. We
Yeah.
just know they were different.
Oh, okay, got it. We
just know that they're
we just
magical
have
boots.
things. We don't look at them.
And
That's
Penny can
because
only wear
no
one
in
pair
the
of
party
boots.
has identify.
So how tall is the grass? Is it pretty short? Is it kind of, because remember I'm short, so
Yeah.
I'm trying to get an idea of how tall the grass is versus me.
The grass is fairly short, but you think, you've been sneaky for a while. If you're patient and you take your time,
Mm-hmm.
you've got the camouflage cloak and you can do like a
Yeah.
crawl on the ground and sort of shimmy your
Yeah.
way up till you're underneath. That would
Okay.
still be a stealth check, but you would have advantage on that.
Yep. Yep, I'll just do that then.
All right?
So it's
Here, the hood is up.
it is up. Jesse had the hood up. I put the hood up
Um,
before I ran away from the things where we were at.
Obelisks.
Yes, sorry, couldn't think of the word.
Excellent.
Yes, I
It's
had already
okay.
put it up.
So Binora's gonna lean down and touch her and say, "I know you can do this, Penny. Then you see any sign of trouble, just come back."
Okay.
If you
And-
need a distraction,
Okay,
just
fine.
let us know.
Okay. All right,
Ugh.
and it's an advantage.
Yes.
Don't forget you have a grenade if you get in trouble.
I know, I'm saving it for a rainy day. I don't know if this is that rainy day.
It's a rainy day.
We could blow up the side of the building and just have
It is a
topple
good day.
over.
There's
Hey,
children
It is a good
inside.
We don't know that.
Listen,
So how'd I do, Derek?
So, it takes you a good while. It is a big hill, it's a lot of open space, but you're very patient. And you take your time. And this, I imagine, is probably Penny's least favorite way of being stealthy. But, considering the stakes, you do. It takes you probably a good 30 minutes to get there, at least.
Okay.
Your forearms are covered in mud, your knees are as well. You manage to get underneath the wooden beams, blocking the ravens from seeing you. But now
So-
you look up and you need to climb up them.
Okay. Do I have to climb up, or can I scooch over to... Is the door on the bottom closed?
The door on the bottom is closed.
Okay. And as I was crawling up, did I notice, are the windows, like, uncovered? Like, is there anything covering the windows? Are they closed?
The
or anything?
windows are closed. You think you can open them just by pulling on them, though. You don't think they're like
Right,
snap
but
shut.
either way, I have to either open a window or open a door, which I risk making noise.
yes.
And since I don't know, do I hear anything? Like, can I hear any sounds or anything
Yeah.
coming from inside?
Roll me a perception. Yeah, you put your ear to the door, or you put your ear to the stone. It is too thick All you can really hear is every once in a while a wind blows through and the old busted windmill creaks. And that is loud enough to where it's a little hard to hear anything else.
And has Ophelia already, like, can I communicate with her?
I mean, she can shoot you a message if it looks like you're struggling, but she would have waited to cast it until you actually went inside.
Okay. Okay, but I'm kind of not sure where I should try to go. Should I try to climb up on the thing? Or go through the door? Looking at the little wooden balcony thing, can I kind of get an idea of if I think it's going to be difficult to... Does it look like it's going to be difficult for me to pull myself up?
It
I
might...
like to climb trees and things, so...
You should be able to do it okay. The problem is doing it stealthily. It looks like it is made out of very creaky wood. And yeah, you would have to grab onto basically one of these beams and like pull yourself over the top without being spotted by the birds on top of that. So a difficult maneuver.
Okay, and can I tell from where I'm at, can I tell if the door looks like is it a regular doorknob? Does it how does the door open?
Yeah, it's a wooden door. It looks like it opens outwards.
Okay.
Derek, seeing that she looks like she's struggling from a distance, Yours gonna put his cowboy hat on and look like a health inspector, and just walk up to the door while she's standing there trying to decide what to do, to try to maybe give her a way to, so everything focuses on him, so she can maybe sneak up to the second level.
Yeah.
And he's gonna knock on the door and say, "Health inspector."
The moment you are about to knock on the door opens.
Okay.
Oh,
and as this is going on, I'd imagine there's a little bit of some kinds of sounds. So can I try to climb up onto the balcony while this little bit of commotion is going on?
You absolutely can. As Biner, you see a somewhat bloated-looking man who seems to be coated in sweat, just dripping it, and it looks like viscous, like it's thick, as he turns to look at you with a bit of surprise, opening the door just as you were about to knock. And you hear a voice behind him saying, "Take care, Bluto." Yeah, you got another customer. And the burlap sack over his shoulder, he's going to try and scooch past you.
Excuse me, sir, it's the health inspector. You don't look very healthy, to be honest. Are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. Enjoy your pretzels and pies.
Wait.
He's trying to get past you.
Yeah, I know. You get like a special deal? I mean, you just look like you have a big bag of them in there. What kind do you have?
Oh, I got...
Did you buy them all?
Kinda rolls his shoulder. Got quite a few grow pies. Some new cinnamon pretzel bites. Taking them to town to sell. I got a long road ahead. I'm just gonna go now. Sort of.
Oh, wait, before you go. As a health inspector, I can't let you just go into town and sell those without taking an inspection of those. Can I see what's in your bag? And he's trying to like motion for Penny to start her climb.
Okay. Question: while he's doing this, is Blue Toe facing? Like, is he still like right at the door where he's facing out? Like, he's not looking back at the windmill. Like, he couldn't see me if I made a quick, like, not a quick, but like motion.
The door is hiding you at the moment. So if you want to do a
Okay.
stealth and try and get to the second floor, this is your
Yes.
chance to do it.
Yes, I do, and it's
Alright.
advantage still, correct?
Mm-hmm. All right, you go.
Okay.
I don't know anything about no health inspectors, and I have to go.
No,
And,
no.
He is trying
Rod
to push
just
his
hired
way
me.
through you.
Strahd just hired me. Do you want to upset Mr. Strahd?
Roll me a deception at disadvantage.
You called him Mr. Strahd and not Lord Strahd.
Jesus Christ.
Amazing.
You know what?
Feel
I'm
you
going to
can
use a
see as
lucky.
She's just like
I'm going to use a lucky.
hitting her forehead.
All right. Roll me one more dice.
Wow.
All right, fine, leave. You don't. What if I have to come and give you a ticket later? It's not
A ticket to
not a
what?
problem. A fine. It's 100 gold pieces if you are found selling things made of magical items.
Pies. And he shrugs his shoulder and he's walking off. Penny,
Keeping them here? Are we trying to?
make that stealth check.
Again,
Yes, another stealth check to get to the. Or wait, did you?
I did a stealth check to get up onto the balcony.
Oh, that was the 23. Okay, I missed that. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, that wasn't the 23 because that's a insight check. Oh, yeah, it was a 23.
Yeah, yours is a 23.
Sorry.
Yeah, there's two
Same
23s.
thing.
All right.
Yep, I see that now.
You
Yeah.
get up there. Spiner, you're being called in by this lady here. And Blue Toe's making his way down the hill. The rest of the party may choose to interact with him or not. But in this very strange, complex situation that we're in, this is going to be where we end for today. Because things have the potential to get very complicated. And we're going to want probably a full session to deal with all of that.
It's gonna be so fucking complicated.
Oh, yes. But we're going to hop into our stars and wishes. So, we're going to start our stars and wishes today. We're going to start them with Migs. Migs, do you have any stars or wishes? Oh no, is Migs
Is
BRB'd?
he there?
Wow.
I muted. I am sorry.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
I'm not used to going first, so this is weird. Stars. I would probably just. I like the combat. I like the art for the combat. I like getting turned into fried chicken. That was fun. Wishes. I hope I can roll better so I don't kill my own teammates. But we
Yeah.
shall see. Maybe Einar wants another cosplay as a pincushion.
You're
Isn't that
getting
right,
woken
Ina?
up in the worst ways.
All right. We'll go up now to RJ. RJ, any stars or wishes for you?
My star for the day were the creepy girls.
Ah,
Congratulations. I did not like them.
They're a lot of fun.
So, like, finding out trouble pretty much is just a one-hit down.
Yep. He's a mud man. He comes
But
back.
that does make me wonder if we can make him bodies out of other stuff.
Maybe.
Make him a body out of dead bodies.
oh, but no, that would be
Oh,
absolute
yeah.
I gave you an idea, RJ. Go with it.
I mean, if we do it fast enough. If he goes down, be like, here, hat to dead corpse over here, maybe. Something to try.
Boots to that one. Boots to that one.
Yeah. My wish for next session is windmill shenanigans. And taking on the Raven site. I think it would be fun.
Yes. It's a good time. Alright. We're gonna hop up to Cosmic then. Cosmic, any stars or wishes for today?
Oh, stars is just all the RP afterwards was pretty fun. Also, I like the fact that the Balthazar never mentioned it. There are 3 people vying for the Raven site.
Yeah.
Honestly, in my opinion, 2 of which would probably just be like, oh, not a waste, but it's just y'all are already so complicated. Please calm down. Wishes is hopefully this little heist goes well.
Oh yes.
Crossing my fingers. And that we defeat this little defeat whoever has been causing such desecrations as swiftly as possible, and without having anyone die and go down.
Yeah. That would be nice.
Be very nice.
Alright. Then we'll go up to Corey. Corey, any stars or wishes for you?
Stars was, I thought, the combat was fun. I really liked the lore behind, the Ravens and learning about, the elves and Strahd and all that stuff.
Yes.
That was some good lore. I also just enjoyed the RP as well. And then I think wishes is just same thing as what RJ said, just windmill shenanigans.
Hell yeah, windmill shenanigans. Alright, we'll go up to Jennifer. Jennifer, any stars or wishes for you?
Stars, pretty much same thing everybody else said. The combat was okay. I like the creepy girls. I just love the artwork.
Yes.
And just all the RP. Wishes is that the windmill shenanigans don't get too overly complicated, and just be thankful it's Biner and Penny and not Porum and Penny. Because if it was Porum and Penny, it would probably just go drastically, outrageously complicated and wrong. Although Biner could also mess it up.
I mean,
That's never happened at all.
Need I point out the last time Penny and Biner got
That's right, we murdered someone.
Yeah.
Take that back. Maybe that wasn't such a good idea.
Wait, you know what? Maybe it'd be good in this one, because that is the goal we have here.
Is murder?
Yes.
Murder.
Spend the right to murder.
Gotta get that murder going.
This is the perfect duo for murder.
That's right.
See. Hopefully it doesn't get too complicated.
Hell yeah. Alright, we'll go to Chris then. Chris, any stars or wishes for you?
Stars, the creepy girls combat. Love that my lightning attack broke your game. That was interesting.
Yeah.
And then I would say the role playing was good. I loved that everybody drilled Binor and somehow he got out of telling why he's in a hurry, but everyone got so focused on the gifts that they forgot he never did answer them. So I like that. Wish. It's a good fight next week for the windmill, but at the same time, me and Penny can pull off some shenanigan without having to need the other group rush up because we screwed up too bad.
Yeah. It'll be exciting. My stars today, it was definitely getting to see y'all, interact with the little megalith mystery and learn about some more fucked up shit that's going on in Barovia. And the secret behind the pretzels.
Mhm.
The grand pretzel secret. Stars for next week. Boy, it would be nice if Forge would work better sometimes and not destroy itself and upset me. But yeah, that's where I'm at for today. Let's see. We got stars from Dane. The RP when you revealed flower plus kid bones. I was just listening, but I liked hearing the reactions from Cosmic and Ina. That's her big star. With that,
Yeah, it's not Balthazar, Cosmic.
that's right. It is Cosmic. On that being said, we're gonna wrap up for today. So thank you everybody for watching. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. Take it easy. Bye bye.
Bye bye.